What's up, guys? You're here in the episode today of CoCast. Remember to like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at CoCast. Everything else in the link in the description below. Cop some gear and all that stuff and enjoy, share, and continue to have fun with us. You feel me? What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
What up?
What we got new? We got Samaj Parker on the panel.
Samaj.
Talk to people about yourself.
What up, y'all boys? From Camden County, Georgia. Country town, small town, big 912.
Yeah. Big 912.
Yeah.
CoCast.
Yeah. What you call you? So, how old are you? What school?
His name's Samaj too, by the you call him Samaj.
Yeah. I call him Samaj.
Yeah, that's not his name though, bro.
Samaj Parker.
Samaj Parker. Maj Parker. Feel me? When you build that relationship with your brothers, you connect on that. Because I remember he corrected me one time. I said, bro, I want to say your name with respect, bro. Your parents named you that. Samaj Parker.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
It ain't Samaj Parker. It's Samaj.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, you right.
You feel me? I don't want to lead y'all on the wrong part.
Yeah, but even you had to make sure that was his right name.
Yeah, cause you feel me. I used to call him something else, and I ain't. You feel me? Like, oh, you don't play with nobody's name. You feel me? That's
I
the
ain't playing
legacy.
with his name.
Yeah, but you said his name wrong though. I was just, you feel me?
But I'm 20 years old. What else you ask me?
You play sport?
Yeah, I play football. Livingstone.
Okay.
Livingstone receiver, tight end. Doing big things. Trying to build my throne.
So, what you call? What's your degree?
bro.
What's your degree in?
My major is sports management. I'm gonna try to get.
I'm laughing at Trey though. Trey over here, he funny,
Go
bro.
ahead, Maj. Don't even worry about him.
Oh, yeah, right. You got him.
Yeah, bro. We gonna keep him on that leash. Yeah. Sometimes, man, he get off. He like that. Yeah.
But
that ass head ain't talking. Keep going, bro.
But sports management major and trying to grind out in football.
So, what do you want to do with that degree?
Well, actually, I might switch my major into marketing, so that way I can look into different ways into like real estate and start trying to figure out how to make passive income because
Yeah.
it's easier, passive
With
income.
marketing or real estate?
Marketing. And both necessarily.
Yeah. Smarter, not harder kind of lifestyle.
No, I was just saying because you don't need your. So when you could do you get your real estate license outside of college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, marketing is not really going to teach you like passive income. It's really just teaching like how to show off a product in a sense, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the sales. Yeah, it's a lot of money in sales.
No, I wasn't saying in sales. I was saying in a sense.
Yeah,
Yeah. A lot of kids.
marketing in sales.
A lot of kids get
Yeah,
they
yeah.
That's
like
what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot of money there.
get they realtor license and start flipping houses or whatnot. That's what a lot of young people are doing nowadays. So
I be seeing that junk on TikTok. They be trying to get people to watch their little lives and stuff.
they got methods and classes, all of that. You could take it online. Yes.
Yeah, you rather just go to actual one that you know in person. Honestly,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
don't want to
facts.
take everyone else's subscription and all that stuff. They really just scam you at that point.
Yeah, of course. Make sure it's legit and you learning a lot of good stuff for the market.
So what you got? Tell us about your football career a little bit so far.
I ain't gonna fake. I ain't play Pee Wee. I tried it when I was like a youngin'. My pops, he didn't try to force sports on me. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what they did to him when he was younger. So, when I got to middle school, 8th grade, that's when I really picked up on it, and I kind of just took it from there. I'm a late bloomer, so I was, I ain't gonna lie, I was trash. Yeah, something slow. I had decent hands, so you got decent hands, then you can work.
They can work with
You was catching the ball with your hands,
Yeah,
not your body, right?
Nah,
They can work with you
like,
on that.
I wasn't like,
Not your body.
no slack. Like
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
throughout high school, trying to get better,
Mm.
not seeing the work I'm doing, just keep my head down working.
Right.
But senior year, things didn't go like how I wanted. New offense, it's cool, whatever. I still have fun, made a lot of memories. But
Yeah.
What your stats was looking like?
okay, for my junior year, I had like 6 catches.
Okay.
For like 87 yards.
That's
I had
real
the whole
good.
season. But I had like 3 touchdowns.
That's real good for the wing T though.
Oh, 6 catches and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's 5.
Yeah, that's real good.
87 yards though.
Yeah. I gotta go back and look. I ain't gonna fake.
Nah.
We might have to go. We might have to pull up max preps. I ain't gonna fake.
Hey,
We might have to.
hey, why you laughing though? It's just red zone work.
Bruh. I'm not laughing, bro. I'm laughing at him, bruh. You gotta ask
Nah.
him, like, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna fake because 80. I said 87, thinking it was gonna match up, but it ain't match up neither. But
Trey, how many catches you had your senior year, like yards and stuff?
My senior year,
What was your stats looking like?
I probably had 1, 2 catches for like 2 catches, probably about 50, 60 yards.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing extravagant.
2 catches for 60 yards.
Yeah, nah, like 50. I'll say 50 because one of them I caught it at like the 25. I don't remember. I gotta watch the film. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing super long though. Like 40, 50, 60, somewhere in that range.
So,
So a couple first downs. That's really what it was.
Yeah. But hey,
See, now you got this nigga over here looking up his stats.
nah,
I
because
mean, it's important to him, man. It's very important to
Yeah,
him.
Manny's
You
a
feel me?
numbers
Like,
guy, so he like to look at production and.
Okay, so
I mean, I just
value.
wanted to know the numbers. I ain't know.
my senior year, I had. Okay,
Yeah.
senior year, we had 94 yards, 21 reception, and 1 touchdown.
That's really good. That's really, really good.
Touched the
You
ball.
had that, and you still managed to play at the next level. That's
Yeah. So my
That's a
junior,
blessing.
and then I wouldn't even know. Like, if I didn't ask that, nigga, I would have thought you had like 15 touchdowns, 1,000 yards.
that's what I had that on my goals.
Now you
but, you
just
know,
yeah.
but so my junior season, it was 100.
What, bro? What am I doing, bro? Like, you feel me? Like, what's up, bro? Like,
Go ahead, Maj. Ignore that.
go ahead, bro. Go ahead and say what you gotta say, bro.
167,
Yeah.
16 yards in average. They say 2 receptions, but this is crazy.
So your stat for your senior year though, that's 95.
Nah, that's crazy though. That you, the reason why I said that though is because, like, bro, like you came to this school and you started as a true freshman. Feel me?
Yeah.
At receiver. So like I would
That's
think
real.
that you had more than that. Like, you came in, started over some guys that started last
I ain't
year.
gonna lie. If you told me that during fall camp, if you're like all jokes aside, I'm like, yeah, this nigga's poo.
Yeah, I'm like,
Dog
yeah,
water.
that's,
But, I
that's
mean,
crazy though.
I mean, I'm humble, so
Nah,
Yeah,
facts.
of
You is
course.
humble though, bro. That's
You're a
all
hard.
I
You're a
can-
hard worker. You know what I'm saying? I always
Real.
respect that about
Appreciate
you.
that.
Cause a lot of people don't know how to how to work hard.
They don't know about when we was out there at, what was it, 7 a.m.
Yeah,
6
7
a.m. 6
a.m.
a.m.
Yeah, 7.
Cold.
in the cold throwing
Latex
out there every
gloves.
day. You feel me? Like,
Hey man, I'm gonna put
So
y'all
what
on.
was your numbers like?
shit, I just know I had a lot of touchdowns. Feel me? Not even for all the time in South Carolina history and single, like, yeah, I just know I had a lot of touchdowns. I can't really remember. I gotta look at it. Some of my highlights though, but I know I had a lot of touchdowns though.
I ain't gonna fake. When I was on JV, yeah, I was going crazy.
Oh no, we ain't doing the JV shit. Right
I'm just saying though, like when I
Nah,
was coming
JV,
up,
nah, growing
check
up,
it,
bro,
though.
like JV,
Because-
oh my gosh, bro, I was a dog, bro.
Nah,
I was
you gotta-
playing safety,
You was a
Yeah.
dog. Yeah.
receiver.
Yeah.
But you gotta hear me
Tight end.
out. Like only reason
That's
why,
before I was playing quarterback.
only reason why like my numbers looking like that because I didn't get the ball. Like
Yeah.
I didn't get the ball thrown to me as often as other receivers. But you can only do what you can control. So it was like on JV, them niggas was throwing me the ball.
Yeah,
So of course
facts.
I'm gonna go crazy. If I'm
Trey, you
getting
went
robbed.
crazy on JV.
Nah, I ain't go
Yeah.
crazy. I had 1 touchdown.
Mm.
And then my freshman year at Barry though, that was probably my best JV year. I played both ways.
You played JV as a junior.
No, as a freshman.
Oh, you
But
said that was your best JV year.
nah, at Barry, I was a freshman, so that was my best JV year. And I played 1 year on JV, and I was getting a pretty good experience level under my belt, and I think that season was important. For the rest of high school, kind of let me get my feet wet and get a little bit more comfortable on that playing field. So JV is a great development tool for a lot of programs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was close to playing JV my junior year. My coach pulled me and one other receiver to the side, and he was like, "Look, between the two of y'all, it's getting tight, man. One of y'all probably gonna have to feel me go down." And this was in, I think, the end of the spring. my sophomore year. So
Damn.
yeah, I was close. Or like it was like summer. It was summer. Nah, it wasn't spring. It was summer, but.
Y'all already making that decision right now? Like, damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It
damn.
sound like they in
Even
college.
Summer, that's crazy. Like, not even like,
I
that's
ain't
just
gonna lie.
7-on-7 work.
Yeah, like what the
Like, you should be cooking then. Like,
I don't think it was, man, for those that are curious, like I got 7 minutes of film from my high school, whether it was a question of me cooking or not, I got plays that I was making in practice, but, for whatever reason with that coaching staff, I had a lot of talks with them, but, they was like, we don't feel like you can do it. We don't really see you as one of those guys. You're not good enough, basically.
they said that your junior year.
They said that, yeah, the whole
Why
time.
you
I
ain't
was there.
transfer like after like your senior year?
I ain't believe him. I really didn't believe him. I ain't transfer because I felt like I owed it to myself more than anything. Like I wasn't there to be.
Oh, you was on some.
I wasn't there to be coddled. Like I wasn't there to get to hear what I wanted to hear. I was there to really learn how to play football. And so when they was like, we don't feel like you can do it, but at the same time I'm blurring your favorite DBs on a week to week basis in practice, I'ma just stick around and see what happens. Like I thought about it. I was like, will I really graduate without a varsity touchdown? Like, is that really what's gonna happen after probably 50 touchdowns on scout team in practice? And
Did you get that touchdown?
nah, that's what happened. Like, I graduated, probably like 2 catches. You feel me? Not a lot of play time.
Well, you never got a varsity touchdown?
No. And that was the thing. Like, I just wanted to see. I really wanted to see how it played out. Like, all right, let me just stay solid and do my part and see where it takes me.
I ain't gonna lie.
And that's where I ended up here.
I mean, yeah, I like where I'm at. I like LC.
Yeah.
But I did sit it out. I ain't transferring out of my high school when I could have. And I mean, it bit me. But one thing it taught me how to fight and like be able to fight for a position.
Yeah.
And like try to get that starting position. So I think that did help me out when I got to the next level.
It teach you how to work. in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like it'll teach you like really like it was just like, when times got dark, when things got rough, I really dug down deep. And it wasn't about no external rewards or accolades. It was more so about, hey, I just know myself.
So your inner
I
self.
did everything I did. I gave it my all, and you can live with it. You can turn the page, and you able to move on. But I was just listening to something this morning. The pain of regret is way heavier than the price of discipline, and that's what I was.
Say that again.
The pain of regret is way heavier than the price of discipline. So that whole time, like, you got to think about it. When I was pretty much, like, bro, they never thought I was gonna play. They basically was like, yeah, like, so. I just kept putting my head down and got better in ways I could get better. I didn't really see transfer because I had already transferred there. I didn't think about transferring out.
I mean, I guess I could say you guys are unicorns for sure.
Yeah, bro. Because I would never do that though. Like
That is a unicorn.
Like
unicorn,
different. Like
yeah,
y'all
different.
different. Like
you guys really have no type of stats at all, and you guys are playing D2 football.
Anomaly. Well, I feel like when you know you're.
You say you an anomaly, Trey?
No, I was just saying that as far as you, but you just like unicorn or not.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I feel like when you know who
I call
you
myself
are,
an anomaly.
when you know your game, like, you feel me? You was like, you thought Maj would have thought Maj was some cheeks if he told you
I
that
thought
last
Maj was.
fall.
Yeah,
I thought
if
Maj
you
was the
told me
one in
stats.
high school. Maj came out here and started as a
stats.
freshman.
Right.
I was a
But this is
role
freshman.
player.
This the
If
thing
I'm
about
thinking
stats.
Maj was the one
Yeah,
though.
but
Like
if there was like a way that you could see everyone's stats,
Yeah.
like when they come,
Yeah,
from and all
you would
that
be like,
stuff.
this guy's gonna be here.
Yeah, you look at that shit like it'll be like, let's say from like past college or past what you call high school, like whatever schools you guys came from, and it would be like, damn,
He did that.
dude's trash. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like little shit like that. So like it's really interesting. Like I said, to like coming from like literally no touchdowns, your senior year of high school, you had 1 touchdown. your senior year.
Probably like my
3
senior year.
touchdowns.
Yeah, a total of 3 like out of my career.
Like 6.
Yeah, 3 in total.
6 catches, three touchdowns.
Like I remember getting like 3 in the game. Like which call? It's like that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You got
shit.
3 touchdowns in the game.
Like you have 2, haven't you?
Nah, I got 6.5, bro.
6.5.
But not for real though, like, yeah.
No, but
Nah.
3 touchdowns is running back. That's crazy though.
No, I'm saying that's
a good game.
Nah, I'm saying that shit's crazy though. Like you know what I'm
That's
saying?
a great game though.
Like,
Like I know you was lit after the game. Like you felt like you was the man. Like we used to go to cookout after.
Nigga,
the
how
game.
many
That
snaps
was
you
our
played? Like 100?
Who, me?
You.
I play both sides of the ball.
So yeah, you put 100 snap games. And my homeboy, he was a dog. That nigga, but it was just he was already prospected like to be
Yeah.
Like first, like nah, I ain't gonna say first round, but a draft pick, like
Yeah.
middle school. So
Mhm.
like
Where he at now?
he at Georgia Tech.
Oh yeah, that's lit.
So like he
Damn.
turned like
No, I'm saying that's still crazy though. Like I would give you guys your props and flowers and shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
facts. That's what I was
Because-
saying.
Because when it comes out to recruiting and all that stuff, like
It was-
stats,
yeah,
stats
that shit
play
was
a
hard.
part, You know what I'm saying?
I feel like my size really like helped me out a lot because it was like I ain't had no stats, so it's like
Yeah.
okay, now I gotta sell. All right, I'm a 6'5" receiver. I can play tight end.
Yeah.
I can run
Yeah.
all the route tree. Now I gotta really sell myself.
Nah, bro. Like that's lit. Though.
And y'all know I believe in divine intervention. I don't think anything happening by accident. You know what I'm saying?
Everything happens for a
happens
reason.
For a reason.
Yeah.
So I went 4 years, no high school touchdown, with one on JV. To
Your first season of college, you scored a touchdown.
my
The first
time,
game.
First time I touched the rock, you know what I'm saying? I took it to the house. So I think that's like it's just little things like that I was staying for, part of the journey. Like if you stay down, you stay true, wait on your moment and put in the
Time
work.
gonna come.
Yeah, like you gonna get this is what they say, bro. You gonna get your opportunity. It's just about
You making that.
yeah,
money.
when it comes, you seize that moment. And that's what they say in the league. Like my boy Locke, shout out to Locke. He be going out to Houston. He trained with a lot of the NFL guys out there, and he just talked to him. And whatever he learned from him, he'll tell me. They say like, look, in the league and the type of league it is, you gonna get an opportunity, but it's all about what you do with that opportunity. So that's what I really saw it as, especially coming here. It encouraged me to take it extremely serious. Like I didn't get all the field time and all the stars at lights, camera, action at Huff, a powerhouse in North Carolina. I didn't get all that, but like at the end of the day, I learned how to carry myself as an athlete, and be able to keep my head when I'm not the front runner in the center of attention on the team. So
That's another thing. Like because I was a role player, so it's
Yeah.
like when my freshman year, it was like my senior class. Them niggas was tough. It was hard, especially our defense. Like them boys was stats.
something to
What
live
year
up
you
to.
graduated?
22.
So your
My freshman year was like at 19, class of 19.
class 19. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like 19, like them, like I seen like different receivers, DBs, safeties, like either like whether it was trash.
They was running
whether it
spread
was
back
good.
then. That's
Yeah, we was running
Damn.
spread from until my junior year. My senior year we went
Damn.
straight into UT. But we went through two
I
different
got a
plays.
new coach.
Like yeah, we got a new head coach, and then we got a new OC, and then we got a new head coach and a new OC. So we done went through like 3 different playbooks
Wow. In high school.
in high school. So, but my fault. It's like we seen like so much talent, so many dogs. It's like different. Like it's like an experience, and you get to take all of that in. So then
Yeah.
it's like when you go to the next level, you get to see somewhat similar, the same thing, but sometimes you get to showcase what you've learned,
Yeah.
visualized, and seen and stuff like that.
Get to put it, apply it. You know what I'm saying? Outside of just being right in your high school in your hometown. Like when you come to school, it's like a business trip. So that's what I never really understood people who get here first night on camp or like it's their first year here and they just so willy nilly and wild about everything. Like you forgot you here to play football. Like
It's college. That's the reason why.
I see this as a job. Like
yeah,
You got to.
people get distracted.
So how was your like? For the people that don't know, obviously this past season was your first season in college. Explain how that was. Like, how was that feeling?
well, I didn't get homesick. Like so that was a shocker to me. I thought I was gonna be real homesick. I'm the
Yeah,
first
you was
boy.
comfortable at Livingstone.
I was very comfortable. I'm not gonna lie. I was very comfortable. But I'm in a new environment. Nobody knows me. I know a hand. Like I did have somebody from my school, but we didn't really talk like that at home, and we didn't
Yeah.
talk like that here. So it was like, I know you here if you need me, vice versa, whatever. But it was cool. I mean, outside of like everything being different, I like the coaching, like like the accountability. I can say like was different because back home it's like the standard was very high, and here when I first got here the standard was low. and like everybody was like, cool with it. I mean, I ain't gonna count. I fell asleep a couple times in film, and I got
that's
like,
bad, bro.
I got like no, I got like I ain't get in trouble for it.
Yeah,
And then-
bro. Oh my, yeah, bro. That's what I was.
And
That's
then-
another thing that I was talking about, bro. Like, I got to give you your flowers too, bro, because you mature from year 1 to year 2, like going into year 2 now, like
Yeah.
you being that leader on the team.
step
And
up.
like,
I felt
I'm
like,
like,
the reason
I'm
why I
like, bro,
didn't-
that's why I really start talking to you more, bro. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, I started to see it, bro. I'm like, nah, I fuck with him. Like he get it now. He get it.
I felt like it wasn't my place to, cause I felt like it wasn't my place to lead. Like I was like, okay, I'm fresh here. I ain't worried about that. I'm trying to take something. I'm trying to get on the field. I'm trying to play. I'm trying to keep my head down and work. That's all I was thinking about. So I felt like whoever was already the leader then, let them rock out.
Yeah,
Let
but
them do their thing.
that comes from the coaches too, bro. Like just being able to like sleep and film and you don't get in trouble.
But
and
It's
the
our fault too
coaches-
as players.
But you gotta realize, though,
coaches
bro.
and they laughing and recording you too, bro.
Bruh, but you got to check this though.
Like, nah,
I know
bro,
what
they
you're
ain't the
saying.
coach. They ain't win the culture.
But you got to realize we're only looking at running backs, O-line, and quarterbacks. We're not looking at our routes. And if I'm coming here, if I'm playing receiver, and we're in film, and we're not looking at, it's not like we can't see my craft, what I came here to do.
Nah, that ain't it. Nah,
That ain't good in your book.
nah.
Yeah.
That's not.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it
I mean-
100 because at the end of the day, we a team. You feel me?
Facts.
Like,
That's true.
you know, when they used to talk to, like, in our film room, it was really they'll talk to the O line, running backs and quarterbacks, as you said. Like, you feel me? I feel like we could have learned a lot from like listening to what the QBs was being taught as a receiver, because you know when they read, you know what they looking at and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You can also get taught in the run game, like when they talk about the run games, you know, okay, certain blocks I got to block like this, or it's a outside zone. I know he coming outside of me, like I could block him inside. I could do this, push, crack, all that other stuff. Right. But that's not your fault though, bro. I don't think it's your fault because we didn't really have no leaders on the team last year though. Like, you feel me? Like, and some of our coaches wasn't on this. You feel me? Like, they wasn't like very disciplinary like how the coaches we got now. Like, you don't come to film.
Hey.
Trouble.
Yeah. Hey.
We gonna take care of it.
Don't worry
You
about
don't
it.
come to practice on time.
Don't worry about
We
it.
gonna
Let me
take
talk
care
to
of it.
you.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? We got that.
And it's not even the coaches. It's us. Like,
And
like
it's
I-
us as the
That's
players.
what
though.
I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Like,
Like,
we're-
we gotta
we're-
hold
but
each
look-
other
but look,
accountable
we're
as well
doing that
too.
shit.
But no, but look who we got it from though. Cause we wasn't doing that last year though.
It's true.
Was we doing that last year?
Nah.
No, everything start from the ring. Like,
It's because we
if
learn.
people
Yeah.
really listen to our head coach, if people really listen to Coach Gill about to build your throne, and
If people
when
buy
you talk
in,
about pressure, it's 2 ways to deal
all
with
we
it. You
gotta
either
do is
apply or
buy
you
in,
feel it.
bro.
Like,
Yeah.
people really listen to that
Yeah.
stuff and you take it in. Like, he really giving us the game. Like,
he really
he
is.
giving us
People
the
don't
game.
people don't
And that
buy
starts
in.
from head top. Nobody bought in.
And we
Like,
learn the best teams.
and we learn like
The
we
best
went
teams are
4-6.
player led. The best teams be player led. Like the
Player-led is
coaches don't
great.
have to
Yeah.
beg you to.
Coach
That's
Led.
the thing. If
The
you want to
coaches-
say it's player led too, then you gotta hold
The players
the
accountable.
players gotta hold each other accountable at the same time. It can't be like, oh, you half in and half out. Because let's be real, there's people that be talking in the weight room that be half in, but like they be half in and half out. Then
Yeah.
you can't use that. You know what I mean? That's
And that's the
person
thing though. But
to
it's
be able to
like
talk.
you gotta cut the cancer.
Oh yeah, we cutting them out though.
We've
we
been doing
we
that.
chopping that fat off the
Yeah.
bone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too,
we
because
be-
it's like if I'm not if I can't lead you and I can't help you
If you don't want to
if
be
you're
led.
not
be
gonna
led.
listen to me. Like if I'm consistently telling you, bruh, you're doing this, that, and the other, and I'm trying to save you before such and such, coach, whoever see it.
Before it get to you.
Yeah, like I'm trying to spare you. And all right, twin. Now you out there, go out there and do it.
So how was your from fall to spring? What was a big change you've seen?
Accountability.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, we preach about it, saying like, it is some mess ups, but you got to realize there was no accountability here.
Facts.
It was none.
That is true.
And the fact that, hey, bro, you said damn 25. Like, it's not even hard. Like, you feel me? It's like it's the
Yeah.
little things. Everybody worried about the small stuff, and then it's leading up. Like, the buckle your helmets. Now we got the defense doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The stuff when I got here, the stuff people was fighting about, like this year, is way different the stuff you see people fighting about. Like when I came my freshman year, people were fighting about dumb, petty stuff like, you know what I'm saying, just little sly remarks or roasting or just bickering back and forth. Now
Like
when you
high
see
school.
somebody about to fight, you know what I'm saying, it's most likely somebody holding somebody accountable or calling somebody out for something that they ain't think they was gonna get called out about. And that's when you know we moving in the right direction. Like the altercations have a little bit more meaning and substance behind them than just, oh well, he said something about this and I said something about this and we disagree and we gonna fight. Nah, we gonna fight because if you not taking this as seriously as I'm taking it, then you out here wasting all of our time and your time.
Yeah, because coming outside for 2 hours running around and you completely messing up and you don't care.
And you don't have you don't care about the
But
consequences at all.
go be a civilian. Go do your
You
schoolwork.
gotta be a narc, cuz. You might as well
Yeah.
just kick rocks and just watch us play. That really used to be bugging me, honestly. Just like watching, like, obviously being eligible for grip and then just watching.
Yeah, this was rough for
and
you.
and then seeing people just not take it serious. I'm like, bro, you really don't know when your time's gonna stop, or is this gonna be your last play ever? Which you never know what's gonna happen in the next play. You feel me?
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen, like when the play, before the play even starts, like after the play starts. So it's like you gotta live it step by step and really just take it really, like really serious, because now you're playing with other people now. Like how the coaches, like some people get mad when the coaches get frustrated and all that. I'm like, bro, this is their job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got like their performance, our performance really
Reflects them.
Yeah, shows if they're gonna get
Yeah.
paid or not.
And one thing I like the new regime brought, you know, the no fear tolerated here, and he instills in us, you know, not to be going out there bowing down to the defense or, you know, playing passively, like, because I think it becomes a habit, especially when you start to take those days for granted. Like, it's some people that's never playing football again, their days is over, and they would kill to be in our position. So, like you said,
Gotta go hard.
yeah, and I'm glad I'm getting my feet too. Like I talked about my freshman and sophomore years on JV helped me get my foot a little bit, but like I feel like I'm kind of standing up in the deep water now a little bit more, like being able to step up and make plays when you know you got to make a play or do an assignment when you know you got to do it. Like we all mess up, but I feel like when you really take it serious and you prepare for practice every day, like a game day, we talked about that too this spring, like literally wake up that day with the same intensity you will have if you was playing in an actual game that day. You'll see things start to reflect and changes start to happen. And I saw those in my game, Maj's game, Manny game. So it's good to be on a team and have an environment like that for sure.
Yeah. I got a question for you, Trey.
All right.
You believe the Earth is flat?
Man, I really don't know, but I know one thing, man. I know somebody ain't telling the truth, bro. That's all I know. I know somebody. If the earth wasn't flat, I don't feel like they'd be so dead set on trying to tell people it's round. Like the same thing that we talked about on the church and the Christianity podcast. I don't, say anything that's absolute that I can't show you right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't make any false assumptions, but like, yo, the pictures of the sphere Earth, the round Earth that we see, they're all edited and they're all fake and they're not real. Like they're photoshopped. So until I fly up there and I look at the Earth with my own two retinas and I see that is a sphere, I couldn't honestly tell you because I don't trust everything that's just regurgitated to me anymore like I used to when I was younger, when I was little.
I think I could agree with you on that.
Do you think the Earth is flat, Keone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely believe the Earth is flat.
NASA.
So when is y'all gonna walk off to that point to where y'all just like keep walking off?
That's not exactly how that works. So I'm glad you asked that question, though, Emmanuel.
This why we talking about Trey. Think he the
look,
smartest in the
hey,
room. Hey, bro, don't touch my shoulder like that, bro. What's wrong with you, bro?
Kumbaya with the
Nah, we
brother.
could
thought that was your
kumbaya,
little
but don't
brother.
talk about- Hey, but you feel
I
me?
thought that was your little brother. Your little brother can't touch it,
That
Tom.
is my little brother, though.
Tell you, Miles, watch this. We about to kick it into overdrive,
Hey,
man.
kick
Let me see.
The cold cast, cleanest, cockiest cast in the country. You finna get it going. Look, when you view the Earth as, where do you walk off at? You're not gonna walk off. There's a huge ice wall, right, that we're surrounded by.
When we gonna hit that wall though? That's what I'm
They
talking
call it Antarctica, so you can hit it. A lot of people have been there, but when you get there, the Antarctica or the North Pole, like it's just gonna be a lot of ice, right?
So Antarctica is connected on that side.
There's an ice wall.
And on this side. Now, I'm
There's-
just asking. I'm asking.
Dude, you got to think about the poles, man. They call them the poles, but like when you get there, it's an ice wall. You're not gonna be able to like just fly up in the air and look and see what part of the earth you're on. You're just gonna know there's a lot of ice here, and it's a really big wall, and there's limitations to where I can go. You can't just go wherever you want to in Antarctica. The people who go to Antarctica, they're in standardized territory that is monitored and they're kept within a certain range. And there's a lot of, and like you said, you was like, well, where you go walk on the earth? NASA is a huge corporation with a lot of history. And when you look into NASA's history, they was originally founded like they was observing the sea. They was observing the ocean. But 93% of the ocean isn't even discovered. Like we don't even know what's down there. Because when they originally went down there in the 60s, we don't know what they saw, but a couple years later they ended up on the moon. So they were not happy with what they didn't want to keep going down into that deep. And there's a verse in Genesis, and it basically talks about the Most High creating the firmament with the waters above and below. And the waters that
So
are
you
below
believe
us.
that? You believe that?
Do you believe the Bible? Do I believe
No, I'm saying, do you believe that?
the Bible?
Yeah. Do you believe that in the Bible? Because you brought it up, so
Yeah, I'm saying like
so you believe that part in the Bible?
I didn't. The
You're not
Bible,
answering
bro.
no, that's bro. Like, is that question hard? Is that question hard?
He trying.
No, is that question
He
hard
didn't
though?
even
Is
let me
that question
answer.
hard?
It's a yes or no
I'm saying-
question.
Is that
saying-
question hard? Is it?
Y'all
is it
ask a lot of
difficult?
yes or no questions,
Is it
and my
difficult?
favorite thing to do is not give a yes or no answer.
is it
so we're
difficult?
just gonna keep going in this cycle, right?
No,
So what
I
I'm
don't
saying
wanna
is,
go- I don't
I'm
wanna
saying-
go- I
no,
don't
what
wanna
I'm
go
saying
on
is,
the
what I'm saying is,
No,
in
listen.
the Bible,
No. So
in
you
the Bible,
Why is you quoting the Bible?
the Bible, I can't quote the Bible.
You believe that though? That's what I'm asking. I want to know. I want to know. If
Do
you
I believe in the Bible?
That's not
No,
what I'm
he's saying,
asking
do you
you.
believe that scripture in the
That
Bible?
scripture
Scripture,
specifically?
Yes.
If I'm referring to it, I think that would.
Oh
You
my
know what I mean?
god! Why is you
Nah,
doing
for real though,
this,
for real
bro?
though. Listen.
It's a yes
you
or no question.
You joking, Manny? This
I'm
is a
not
bigger
joking.
picture.
I'm being so serious.
Yes, like
So
what you
you-
mean?
yes,
That's a
you
dumb
believe that.
question.
So you do believe that?
It wouldn't be in there if I wouldn't be referencing if I thought it was.
Okay, that's all I wanted to hear.
So
Okay.
Don't turn away like my
That's all
floor.
I
Like
wanted
I
to
don't
hear,
still
bro.
have the
That,
floor.
like-
I didn't finish what I was saying. It talks about the
you
firmament,
talking-
the waters
okay.
above and below. We know about the waters below us, right? We know about, you know what I'm saying, the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. But the sky, or when it comes to outer space, we just ignore that part and we act like, you feel me? Well,
The sky is blue.
that's when we start listening to all these other entities about and all these other people who tell us, well, space has this temperature and this amount of pressure and this will happen if you go into space. But like
Hey, you think there's air in space?
realistically, space is not what they tell us. I don't believe in space, the construct that they tell us it is, because you know what I'm saying, the Most High said it was a firmament with waters up there. But I mean, you can look at it however you want to look at it.
I
bro.
like that, bro.
I'm just taking away the facts that I
That you
have-
researched.
that I have, come across over the years. And what I've come to find is that you can't trust everything that you're told. You just can't, because NASA is, and SpaceX and all of these things, bro, like they're going out of space, but it also says in the Bible, like it pretty much tells you not to worry about the things that are above you up there. Like,
So you believe that in the Bible?
I mean, when you ask
No,
these
so
questions about the Bible, let me answer
I'm
this.
just asking,
When
do
you
you
ask these
believe
questions
that-
about, do you believe this about the Bible? I told y'all last time, I take the Bible for what it is. It is a book. It is a book. So when you
When I was asking you, I was just asking you, do you believe that scripture, bro?
what it depends on what you mean by the believe. Like, I really view that as such a deeper question, man. And when you say, do I believe the Bible? I've explained to both of y'all
I
multiple
didn't ask you, do you
times.
believe the Bible?
I've
I didn't ask
explained
you.
to y'all
I didn't ask you
multiple times
just
what
now,
the
I didn't ask
Bible
you, do you
is.
believe
The Bible is a text. It is a book that was written. The book that was written has information in it that is very valuable for life. The Bible is about us. The Bible is literally a book. The Bible is a book that, yes, I will reference it. Yes, I believe in it. But I think when you ask me, like, do you believe in that part of the Bible? I feel like you asking me as if, like, to say, am I a devout Christian, or
No, I'm not asking
or
that.
am I a churchgoer?
asking
And I
that.
think that, I know that's not what
I
you're
was trying
asking,
to-
but I'm saying the way that you're framing that question, you're framing
That's
that
how-
after I've mentioned scriptures and excerpts from the Bible for my argument, and it's like I wouldn't mention those if I didn't agree. So it's almost like
the
the
reason
it's
why
a
I asked
double
that is
entendre.
because I feel like you believe in some things in the Bible, but not everything in the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
I believe.
So basically, what I'm saying is, you believe the things that you want to believe, that the things that would make sense to you.
I
That's,
love this conversation, bro.
no,
I
you
feel
don't.
like we're
No, you don't.
conditioned.
No,
Let me
you
let me
don't.
let me
No, you
offer let me
don't.
offer something. I feel like we're
Talk to me.
conditioned to believe that the Bible is like literal end all be all. If you do not literally take this word and apply it to your life in the absolute, you will perish and go burn in hell. And I think that we are so indoctrinated and, you know, taught to just kind of view it as this. It's called the Holy Bible and the Holy Word and all of this stuff. So
I
we
was
just
talking
take it.
about see like what you'd like to do. You like
Can't even
to
finish,
like,
bro.
bro.
Like,
I get it, but
can't
that's
even
not what I
finish,
was talking
like,
about, bro.
the Bible. Let me
I
just
said,
put it to sleep.
no,
The
like,
Bible is a book.
Like, let's get
The
let's
Bible
get,
is
no,
a
no, no.
book. The
Like,
Bible
bro,
is a book. The Bible is a book.
gon-
The Bible is a
Can I talk?
book. The
Can I
Bible
talk?
is a book that was written by somebody and it was passed down through multiple hands of multiple conquistadors.
All right, let me ask you a question.
And multiple colonizers and
I
multiple
get
people
that.
who used
I get
it
that.
for their
I
own
understand
personal
that.
gain. That's what
Okay.
I believe in the Bible
Okay,
as.
cool.
But I also believe in the Bible in the aspect of, look, bro, just because this book has been in the hands of some corrupt people doesn't mean there's not information you could take from it
Can I ask
and
you a
use
question?
in your life.
Why-
That's the question.
Like, and I don't want you to like talk around and talk my head off, because I really want to get to the point. Like, you just be like, all right. So this is my question. If you say you believe in like what why do you believe in certain scriptures but not other scriptures? That's what I want to get at. Why do you want to believe the things that you want to believe?
I
but
don't
certain things
believe
you
in
don't?
certain scriptures and not other scriptures. I believe it as a book, as for what it is. The book will literally tell you about.
So
The Bible has.
so as you was referring to these two quotes from the Bible just now, right? You was like, yeah, I'm using this for my statement. And I'm like, all right, cool. You believe that, right?
Yeah.
So why don't you believe everything else in the Bible? You say you take it for what it is and this and that, but you don't stand behind the other things in the Bible the same way how you stand behind those two quotes. I just want to know.
I do.
You do?
I
Okay.
stand, I believe in the
Bet. Say more,
Bible.
say
I
more.
believe in the Bible
Bet.
for what it is.
Bet.
I believe in the Bible for what it
I
is.
get it.
And you know, the Bible, the Quran, the whatever ancient tablet, ancient text, whatever religious text you want to refer to, there is some sustenance to it, bro. I wouldn't just look at the Bible and be like,
So what's the truths and what's not the truth?
the truth is within you. And that's what I think we're all just so preconditioned to ignore from birth. Like, we look outside of ourselves.
So you said
for
the
a-
truth.
we-
The truth isn't within you.
Yes,
meaning
like,
you
if you
believe-
believe in the Bible, if you love Jesus, if you believe we're made in like, you have to understand and acknowledge some part of that he is within you. Like, if you never saw a Bible, but you were just raised by your family, like, your family's good people, like, I learned, like, everything I'm looking for, I find it within myself. Like, I don't really need to read the Bible every day to know right from wrong and know how to be a good person and know how to set intents and know how to treat others with respect and have a general understanding of other people's point of view. And I feel like it's so ironic that the Bible was literally like pushed by people who did not have these traits. The Bible was pushed by people, like, the Bible was introduced to our people by people who were not honoring the Bible. They were using the Bible as a tool to, you know what I'm saying, like, manipulate us.
I'm glad that you could say they weren't honoring the Bible.
I mean, they weren't.
I'm glad you could say that.
And you're from African descent. If you look at the Christian colonization of that continent, if you look at I mean, bro, it's just a lot
What's
of
the biggest religion in Africa?
I don't know. You tell me.
Christianity.
It's Christianity.
Yeah.
And the thing about it was, they got the Bible, like, the Bible was written. They took it from a bunch of African cultures, spiritualities, texts, and you know, folklore, and that's how they made the Bible. The Bible was extracted from all around. It wasn't just. It wasn't
Where
just.
you got that one from?
Nah.
I mean,
can't
look,
agree.
y'all can go do your own research
False
outside of the
information.
podcast at any point in time. If there's anything that you guys feel skeptical about, don't take my word for it. As I say all the time, I'm a reflection of you guys. You guys are a reflection of me. Anything I say to you, I'm saying to myself. I encourage research. Don't just take what comes out of my mouth. Go home, research, look it up, do your due diligence. Because I'll never ask somebody to believe something that they cannot, you know, be shown some sort of proof over.
So let me ask you this. One last question before we move on from this topic.
One last statement.
Do you believe in faith? First of all, let me ask you this. Before I ask you, do you believe in faith? Do you know what faith is?
Yes, faith. Yeah, I know faith. Yeah.
So So you know what faith, meaning of faith and all that. You know what that
Yeah,
is. So do you believe in faith?
that's a funny question.
Why is that
Believe
funny?
in faith. When you believe something, that means you think it's real. You don't know it's real. When you got faith in something, that means you know. That means it's embedded in your being. That means that
So
you
let me ask you this. I asked that. So
can't
I asked
finish,
that question
bro.
wrong. No, I got you because I didn't like the word believe. I didn't like that neither because I liked how you just said that. Do you
Yeah,
think
I know
faith is
faith.
true? Do
Yeah,
you think faith is real?
yeah, I do. Me personally, in my own regard, I do. I have faith that before the Bible was written, there was good people on this earth. There was God-like people on this earth. There was a sense of, I guess you could call it
So
humanity, but nowadays
if the Bible is written to tell us how to live good and how to treat one another, then what's the problem with that?
there's no problem with the Bible being written to teach you how to live well. The problem is when you put a book that is supposed to be a holy word into this realm, and people in this realm begin using that book to twist and turn things into their favor.
That's why they
A
say
holy word that falls into the wrong hands that people begin to use to twist and turn into their favor, you begin to view things differently. Me personally, me knowing I loved the Bible all the way up, like I literally like swore by it. I didn't even fully understand it, but when I was around 15, 16, it came to my attention. I had these questions way before, but it came to my attention like, okay, this was really like a cornerstone of slavery. I'm a descendant of people who were slaves in the South. So, with that being said, I began to do just like you said, bro, little questions that I asked. I did my own research with my own resources in the age of information. We have so much knowledge available
where your resources come from though. Like
all over the place. You got books, like one of the main books. I talk about it all the time. The
The
autobiography of
Malcolm
Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Man, that dude, he put so much in that book. It's a mouthful. It's so much in that book that'll show you like, yo, I did think Jesus was white. Like I swore up and down that man was white.
You didn't read your Bible then.
Nah, you
You
read the
said
Bible.
if you read your Bible, then
Yeah.
you didn't know Jesus was.
I
white.
read the Bible and I read the description, but then I looked up at the picture, and the picture that everybody.
That's where you got your confusion from.
picture-
Everything that you need to know is in the
Yeah,
Bible.
and who-
You confused by what you confused.
So you
by.
never thought Jesus was white?
Nah, I never thought Jesus.
Oh, he
Fake.
out.
I never thought Jesus was
Out.
I thought Jesus was white.
I
When
never
they
thought
show you
Jesus
that
was
picture, that white
because
Jesus,
like when they used
With
to
the
teach
hand
us
up
in
like
church,
this.
they used to be like,
he damn
like,
wrong.
I used to have my understanding of Jesus is who you think he is, like, cause you never seen Jesus. You feel me?
I have.
You seen Jesus?
Close my eyes, and I go into that darkness, and I realize he's within me. He is me. I am him. It's not a matter of, ooh, Jesus is
But
here right
I
here.
like
and
I
can
like
shake
when
his
you say
hand.
he is within me, cause I feel like Jesus is inside of me too, bro.
Yeah, like it's
I
not
feel that, though.
they make you think that Jesus is somebody outside of you who's so distant
God
and
is
so
in me,
far
bro.
away. Like, no, he's literally here right
Nah,
now in
he
me, in
he
you.
this- yeah.
No, like he's
Like when
he's
we-
in
yeah.
here. He's in here. Like he's not right here. He's right here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not right here. He's right
Nah,
here.
he's in here.
He's in here, but he is this.
Hallelujah.
We are that manifested into humans.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. And I think it's so important that we just think outside. We just view things from a perspective of originality.
Nah,
And
you thought Jesus was white though. That's crazy.
as a young boy, I did, and I'm not gonna
Hey,
lie.
You seen
I
what's
did
that?
think
What's
that.
that? What's that movie?
The Book of Eli,
No.
When the crucifixion. and
Passion
all
of the
that.
Christ,
Yeah, I
the
know
Passion
what
of
you're
the
I
Christ.
seen that. I
You
seen
watch
that
the
movie.
Passion of the Christ, they'll have you thinking that it was
Jesus
a bunch
is
of
white.
white men walking around in
Hey, and
Jerusalem.
It's funny because Jesus, that man was white in that movie.
Yeah, he was white.
Yeah.
That man was white.
And I had a lot of questions of that movie when I seen he was white because I knew Jesus wasn't white, bro. That's just something I.
Well,
knew.
you from Africa though, so like you've been to Africa and actually looked and seen like, oh, the majority of people here are dark skinned. They're
Nah, I ain't been
dark.
to Africa yet though.
Yeah, you ain't been to Africa yet, but you know you have family and people from there.
Yeah.
In America, growing up in America, like the motherland, it's not even the mother. Like it's so distant, and that's the thing. There's a whole different type of, carbonated person that's been created in American culture from the beginning. From 1776. Like we've been kind of bred into this whole new mutation of blackness to where we got this wedge between us and the African community that's actually on the African continent. But like you said, watching Passion of the Christ, you see a lot of like non-melanated people in that movie, and the whole thing is like this is supposed to be about Jesus in Africa thousands of years ago. I know that they hadn't like colonized everything at that point, so it's a little bit crazy. But these are just questions that we're not really aware enough to ask at 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. But I think as you come more into your adolescence, your young adulthood, and you begin to spend more time alone, solitude, I think is an important virtue. You can ask yourself these questions and then go out into the world and seek answers from a clean slate and clear point of view where you don't have, a pastor, a deacon, and then a whole bunch of congregational members that you have to kind of like fear over and respect, but still look to for guidance and complete trust. Like if you're gonna need,
I ain't never fear my pastor or deacons.
nah, you're not the only person though. Like people
I don't
fear,
think
people
you
fear churches.
feared your
I've never-
pastor.
I don't
People,
know.
people
You
fear,
feared your pastor.
bro. People
You feared
fear
your deacons.
People
You feared
fear
your deacons.
just
Who-
because
who
y'all
people?
two, just
Who is
because
people?
y'all two,
Like what people though?
just
What people? What
just
people?
because
What
y'all
people?
two, you gotta something, bruh.
You straight now?
No,
You good?
Y'all can hear. Y'all can hear me.
Yeah.
Yo.
I can't hear.
Yo.
Nah, you.
Oh, I hear
tripping,
you.
bro. That's yeah. They don't want him to talk no more.
I can hear you.
he
I
just
really can't hear nothing though.
nah. I can hear you, bro.
I can hear you.
As long as y'all can hear me. But a lot of people do fear, a lot of members of their church or their pastors or their higher ups in
You gotta
their
talk to
religious
people,
context.
like who feel that way.
Yes, it's like, have you ever watched like the internet, bro? It's people.
See, that's what I'm saying. You on the
people-
internet too much, bro. That
The
everything on
internet is
is not
literally a
real.
great tool.
It's not.
There's people with testimonies about the abusive things they went through or the mind control that they suffered when they came up in a church that was, and granted, we didn't grow up in a lot of churches that were as the worst churches in the world, but you go to some of these churches around the country, bro, they're pretty bad and they're pretty strict and they're pretty hard on
Some of them were cults.
people. Yeah, and that's how it leads into a cult. Like a cult, cultivation is a subheading of religion. Or the religion and that can go hand in hand because it makes you live by a code of laws or a book that is different from your natural intuition or your natural being. I think we're all born into this realm naturally. We all have our father put us in our mother, and there was some type of divine spark that happened to bring us here. It was not like it's not like everything doesn't have to be by the code and by the book. A lot of things you can have off of universal and natural ability. And I think
To
we look
back
into
up
that.
To back up Trey on this, there was one time, it was like probably a year or two ago. I remember I searched up like, just like doing my own little research on like the Pentecostal and all that stuff in that branch. And I remember once just searching it up and I saw like some of the reviews. It was like, yeah, it's like very cult based.
Yeah.
And like honestly, I was like I was like actually shocked and like just writing some of like some people's like replies and all that stuff. I was like, oh, this is like very interesting for like seeing from a different point of view of like all this other, like type of stuff. So like being a part of that and then hearing people say, oh no, this is like a cult and giving them like, I guess you could say somewhat good reasons or just reasons in general. It was very like mind blowing to me. So
Yeah, I knew some people that were Mormon. You got some people that are Catholic. Like it's a lot of different denominations, but the people will literally have experienced that church or that congregation life, and they'll come back and be like, it's insane. And some people can stick to it. Some people can live that lifestyle. Other ones, a lot of them kind of leave the church and they have these trauma stories to where it pushes them to being almost like basically atheist, to where they don't even want to like acknowledge or think about a God because their introduction to him or her or it was so traumatizing and so forceful that it's almost like you don't even want to think about that
or
side of
maybe
things.
sometimes their faith is weak.
Yeah, their faith is, yeah, that's the thing too. Everybody is not as, and if we're gonna get into this conversation, that's a whole nother segue, but everybody is not as spiritually inclined or I guess you could say blessed or whatever you wanna call it. Everybody's not on the same level. Everybody's not on the same frequency when it comes to that. Like a lot of people go through things that certain people can't go through, and then other people don't go through things that if somebody else didn't go through that, they wouldn't be who they are. So you just gotta look at it from all angles. You gotta remember we're all part of a collective consciousness. That's why we're able to look at things from other points of view and put ourselves in other people's shoes. Like everybody doesn't have the same experience, but I think it's important to know we all have something in common. We all have the same origin. Well, nah, that's also not true. There's people here who are not from where we're from, but that's a different conversation. That's a different conversation, man. But I think if we're gonna talk about the Bible or we're gonna talk about Christ, God, religion, it's important that we like you said last time, bro, take a step outside of things, view it for what it is, not for what you want it to be or what somebody told you it was, and get your own research done, and get your own opinion about things, and experience life for yourself. I think that's the best way for everybody to come to a conclusion and be happy.
I got a question. What's your guys' opinion when you guys hear not becoming don't become a statistic, don't become a number, or being a statistic?
Like I said earlier, bro, I'm an anomaly,
Mm,
and I really truly believe that.
okay.
The way how I was brought up and the way how I was raised and the experiences I done been through is different. I know everybody go through hard times, but like my life ain't easy. The position I'm in, the position I was, the position that my family was in, the position my family is in now, life ain't
You
always
can
been
clearly
easy, you feel
tell.
me?
Yeah, you can
So,
clearly
like,
tell.
I don't I'm chosen to be great. Like I know there's greatness ahead of me, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm just one of them ones. Like I was blessed. Like I feel like when I every day when I pray, I thank God for His favor over me, cause like, I really feel like I'm the one. I know that. I know I'm the one. Like for real. Like so I just every day in the morning and at night I get on my knees and I thank Him. Thank Him for His favor over me. I thank Him for like, and I also ask Him to humble me, cause I know like it's greater things ahead. Like I'm just not a regular guy. You feel me? I'm not no regular dude. Like I'm a person that's powerful. Like I know that though.
It's different when you can see his anointing over your life.
Yeah.
Like he's like Manny said, he was like, I know I'm chosen. Like it only take you going through a scenario where like you really like, dang, God was with me right there.
But
Or
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
so
Like
or
when your
like
faith
this,
was tested.
yeah, and you
Yeah.
like, all right, that wasn't no accident. That wasn't no joke. Like I really felt that right there. And
Mm-hmm.
once you see that anointing, you'll start living different. And then once you feed into that and let it grow and work with it and cultivate it, you'll really see a change in your life.
I think it's. No, you good. You good. You sure?
Go ahead, my J.
I was gonna have you restate the question. But it was like what opinion about being a statistic, or
like, what do you think? Like, what do you think of when you hear being a statistic?
I feel like it's a negative connotation of like the black man, because like every time you think of being a statistic,
Mm.
you thinking about, okay, whether he going to jail,
Going
whether he dead, whether he having a baby,
Yeah.
whether it's a single parent, like it's always
Just follow.
always directed towards the black man. Like, and I feel like it's aggravating. Like if I'm gonna speak from me, it's aggravating because it's like, why can't we all just get along? We all bleed the same. We all we originated from somewhat of the same. So it's like, why can't we just dead it and just come together? Because when you work together, you see, hey, they over there overseas working together, making money, building their economy up. I mean, come on now, y'all see
Yeah.
America crashing.
Tired of seeing black men fall
Majay
victim
in
to that system.
Majay in that African American history class.
Right, this African American history.
Miss Moore gonna
Bro.
teach it too. Like Miss Moore gonna make sure
Yeah,
y'all
me and
know.
Love
Majay.
Adam
You
more.
can hear Majay been in tune though.
Woo!
Majay been in tune.
Woo!
Majay in class listening though.
Do schoolwork.
Head up,
Okay.
chest up,
Yeah.
behind that desk.
He really be in there.
But
he
now I
had that
tell all
class
my black
today.
brothers every day they a statistic, just so that they overcome that. It's important that you remember, like, you gotta live your life.
Trey said Johnson.
I do though, and you can ask them. I literally walk around. I walk around campus. I say like, bro, at the end of the day, bro, remember who you a black man, bro. So you walk around.
part
I
of that
cannot
percentage,
stand.
huh?
I cannot stand. Let me just give this perspective. If anybody's ever been in an interracial relationship or been involved with
Have you been in one?
anybody, yeah, I think you know that, but
Nah,
Nah, he knew that. He
Yeah.
just trying to get the
talking about some
trying to get the
yeah.
queens to get on your ass
Nah.
though. Like we
I
love
love my
you,
queens. I
We
love my
you.
queens.
nah, that
Nigga
shit,
tripping.
that shit don't matter. I was,
Damn,
man's
Trey, why he
tripping.
do you like that, bro?
This man's
nah,
Hey,
but
keep
bugging.
going,
the,
though.
the
What
people
you about
don't
to
know.
say,
The
though?
people don't know.
This man's bugging.
I never bucket a reprimand for my
He's
queen.
tripping.
He
I never,
tripping?
He's bugging.
I never.
How's he tripping?
Hey, YJ,
I ain't
don't
gonna
say
speak
nothing,
on it.
brother.
Yeah, I ain't
Don't
gonna
say
speak
nothing,
on
brother.
it.
What happened?
I'm gonna save his
Nothing.
career.
What?
Nothing.
Hey, don't say nothing. He not.
Nah. You gotta say it's on the cold cat. You gotta let Samaj talk.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's cool.
We
I
ain't
ain't
doing
even
that.
talking about
We
me?
ain't doing
You
that.
talking-
We ain't doing that. We not doing
You
that.
talking about me?
Nah,
Oh.
we gotta do.
I never, but yeah, I'll never bucket a reprimand for my queens, man. We love the queens, natural, and and-
Bless.
yeah. But if you
Bless.
ever been in an interracial relationship, for anybody out there, you understand the dynamic of, okay, when you around this person, they're operating in a way. It's almost funny, but it's like they don't see things the way that we see them as black men. They don't. A lot of these people, or black women for that in general, But I remember when Trayvon Martin got killed. Like, my family sat me and my siblings down, and we had a conversation about the difference between us and other people, whether we liked it or not. You cannot do what other people can do. You cannot go and pass by with the same, mediocrity that other people can get by with. You have to always, you're taught, you always have to go above and beyond. You always have to be safe. You always got to be on your P's and Q's. And you always have to have your head on straight, because if you don't and if you're not, it could be your life. So, with that being said, I always remind my black brothers and sisters, you are a statistic, and you must look at the numbers on what you're doing and who you are expected to be, so that you can always remember to beat the odds and be yourself.
When you said that just now.
But he don't be saying that like
Nah,
that.
listen though. But
Dude,
listen,
I be
though.
like, bro,
Nah,
you're
when
end of the
said
day,
that
you a
just now,
black man.
I just
Nigga
had to
just
write
say
a
that shit.
book report in my American politics class on a book that I read, Souls of the Black Folks by W.E.D. Bowes, and he was talking about the double consciousness and the veil, and like the way how your people sat you down and told you like
When you get pulled over, bro, don't
Like,
be acting
yeah,
up.
like,
don't be doing
that's
all
for
that.
real, bro. Like, and he wrote that back in 18 something, like way back then, and it's still like that to this day. That's crazy.
That's what it is, though. It's funny,
That's
though.
crazy.
Some people really try to paint that image like when slavery ended and when black people were freed from slavery, like
Nah, the
everything just went back
emancipation
to-
ain't nah.
Yeah, they try to act
that.
like just because that happened that everything went back to okay and straight. No,
It's
like
not like that,
there's
though, to
still
this
a
day.
cloud that follows the black community in this nation today. My brothers and sisters are still under the psychological warfare.
Bruh, I'm all right. So when I
He
was
talking, Dre talking though. I really hope y'all listening though. Like,
I was in
bro,
third. I was in third grade.
Third
and,
grade.
You know, we
Started
moved. We moved to a new neighborhood.
What type of neighborhood?
It was
Suburbs. Yeah.
like it was like
Yeah.
Working
mid.
class.
Yeah, it wasn't like now my mama
Yeah.
she high class.
Bless.
Yeah,
Bless.
Ooh, nobody moving out of the bird.
Like single
Nobody
mom.
moving out of the.
I'm not the only black kid on the block.
Right.
But I'm like I guess you would say I'm the only rugged one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, you always had that one bad child in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't him before my old one, but in the new one I was.
Yeah.
Because they behave over here.
Facts.
We in the house over here.
So
yeah.
So it was when you go down the street, you got a white homeboy right here, white homeboy right there.
A white boy.
About 3 neighborhoods down is another white homeboy. So
Yeah.
y'all see where I'm going with
Nah,
this.
I get it though. The picture.
So they go on trips and stuff in the summer. I don't want the Nickelodeon Hotel, Universal, all the. So we went to Jenny Springs. So I didn't go, but they felt like they used to disinclude me from the trips. I ain't trip,
Yeah.
but the fact that I could have went and they didn't want to they felt like I was a bad influence on them whole time. Never mind. Never mind.
Nah,
Put it out there. You can put it out
You
there.
gotta say it though, because I'm really feeling the story.
Whole,
though, you
whole
feel me?
time,
We with you, brother. We in support of you, brother.
Whole time I was cool with him and chilling with him and stuff like that. And I ain't really doing no dirt. Hold on, come my mom's calling. Let me see what she want.
Oh,
You know we gotta respect that.
You gotta respect that. Hey,
Mom, dude.
we'll be back in 5 minutes.
I ain't gonna fake. It was all right. So 2 with my homeboys, they locked in. I call him up right now. One I can probably call him. He'll answer. The second one, he probably not gonna answer. But the third one, I ain't gonna fake. Yeah, I stole from him.
Mm.
Yeah, I did.
Typical black kid.
Typical black kid.
It's good though
The
because
statistic.
in order to break that statistic, you gotta live in it for a while.
like I did. But you know,
Hey, what you took though? What you took?
it was a transformer.
Oh, okay.
My brother KB.
Oh, I know he mad as hell.
Yeah.
Nah, I gave it back to him. I mean, like,
Oh, you did it.
I did.
He got
did.
caught. He got caught. You got caught.
Nah, it wasn't. First, no.
Blackie took it.
His mom, his pops came to the crib. You know, he asked me about it. He asked my brother, asked my mama. I ain't had it. I did not. Later that day, I just threw it back over the fence.
Woo. He threw it. He said, "Silly, nigga. Silly."
So it was like
That's funny, bro.
yeah, like I was like, bro, you gonna do all that, bro? Yeah,
Man, they knew.
yeah.
They
So
knew your black ass took it.
That's an important. Nah, that's the statistic though. I bet you he ain't go to the other white kids' house and ask them if they took it. Even
Nah,
if
he
he
did.
did, he
No,
wouldn't be wrong
see,
if he didn't. He
no,
wouldn't be
so
wrong.
like like the old Transformers, I used to be a big one, and then there was
Yeah, I
a
know what
little
you're
mini
talking
one.
about.
So I traded the little mini one, like a dumbass. I traded the little mini one with my homeboy, the one I'm locked in with. He tried to trade, you know, because it was collectible. He tried to trade, he tried to get some big shit.
Yeah.
He was like, "How you get this?" My J.
Yeah.
And then came out the
Yeah.
door. I wasn't mad though, but like it is what it was. You know, he got a toy back, so it's what
It's important though to pay attention to those stereotypes and those
Yeah.
statistics.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to my guy KB. Shout out KB, man.
Shout out KB, man.
But yeah. But you know, he's a real academic. So he was at his school symposium recently and they were having a conversation in a room full of people, and you know, it's in his nature to kind of ruffle some feathers, and he basically spoke about stereotypes and how, you know, there's some truth to them. You know what I'm saying? And people got upset in the room. People was a little bit, I guess, taken aback, but in reality, like his response to that was, "I'm black. I love fried chicken, and there's nothing wrong with it specifically. It's just if that's a stereotype that's put on a black person, that don't mean all black people like black fried chicken, but to majority of us, you know what I'm saying, it means something to us. It's soul food. Like you put a plate,
Popeyes or churches.
I never had churches, so I have to say Popeye.
Yeah, I only had churches probably about
Okay,
two times.
okay.
I'm taking Bojangles.
Okay, Popeyes, Bojangles.
I'm taking Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Okay, y'all.
Man, I had Bojangles, but I ain't gonna lie.
But I take my
I don't rock
Popeye.
with Bojangles.
Look, that chicken sandwich from
look,
Popeyes,
Popeye.
that spicy chicken
No,
sandwich.
Look,
Popeye
Popeyes.
chicken sandwich. That's the one.
See, no Popeyes. I get anything off your menu. Forget what they talking about. Popeyes all the way.
Popeyes, y'all.
Well, he don't got Bojangles where he
fried.
from.
Like,
He don't got
yeah.
Bojangles.
I mean, it's
Bojangles
in
down here.
Jacksonville. You gotta
Yeah,
go
you ain't got Bojangles.
Yeah, like he ain't got
You gotta drive
Bojangles.
us
Popeyes.
over
You
here.
eat Popeyes biscuits?
with some drink.
Yeah, I know, cause that throat, boy, it's like eating some bread. Like you ever ate like a
A peanut butter sandwich.
yeah, like and
Yeah.
that shit stuck. Like
Yeah.
that's how the biscuits. I don't like that. Church's
it's-
biscuits so good though, bro.
But you know though, they got like the little Popeyes got this little strawberry biscuit. They had, I think, Bojangles got a blueberry biscuit.
Yeah,
They copying the Bowberry biscuit.
Blueberry biscuit, that's what it's called. I
Yeah,
don't care.
that thing busts, don't it?
I ain't ate it yet. But
Ooh,
I tried though.
he ain't no North
I
Carolina.
ate the Bowberry. I ate the Bowberry biscuit, but I ain't ate the I ain't ate the strawberry one.
Yeah,
He ain't no North Carolinian yet. He ain't really in North
My
Carolina.
my pop's from up here.
So you get a Bowberry biscuit though.
My pop's from.
you gotta go get a Bowberry biscuit.
I had one up here.
Your dad was in the league.
No.
Oh, you gotta ask the tall man. You wanna
Nah,
do
but
a tall-
my dad like 5. My dad like 5'11", 5'10".
Your dad 5'11".
Like, yeah,
You
he's short.
6'5".
But his daddy and his mom was tall.
Yeah,
them jeans gonna skip a verse.
I know your dad was mad as hell when you was growing.
Nah, he was really like
Yeah.
he already knew what it was. Like it kind of skipped a generation because my uncle like 6'4", his brother 6'4", and you know like it skips a generation because his sister is tall.
That's really how it is with me.
Yeah,
They
damn.
skipped.
It skipped your.
Yeah. Nah, they skipped this.
So your
they skipped
kids
them
gonna
for
be
sure.
your kids probably.
Nah, but my shawty, my girl, like she like
She gonna be
short.
taller than you?
Nah, she 5
Oh.
she like 5'2", but her sister like 5'9", 5'8". Like they just be like
You
that.
said your
sometimes.
girl?
My little shawty, but regardless of that,
Which one?
We moving on.
You can't say that.
There's a good bloodline.
What is he doing?
Nah, it's a real good bloodline though. Like you know what I'm saying. My people. You know
What
my
is she?
family.
white
What
girl?
is she?
White girl.
No, I'm talking about me.
Nah,
so
what's your
my
girl?
Is
bloodline
it in the
actually,
interracial
my
relationship?
grandfather,
Yeah, are you in a
he actually played in the CIAA
Bro, they
too.
actually
He went to
questions,
Smith.
bro. Like, why you ain't
He went to
tryna-
Smith. He
the
played at
people wanna
Johnson
know,
C.
bro. The
And
people
he was
wanna
like about 5'8", 5'9", right? But
Okay.
then you look at my pops. My pops pushing 5'10", 5'11".
Okay.
And then with a guy like me, you know, I really got 6'3".
What you pushing?
No, I got 6'3" in the future. But it's like you got to look at my growth pattern because when I say this, no, look, Maj laughing and stuff, but look, no,
Not laughing.
y'all really don't get it. My
Hold on,
growth
hold on.
plates, look, my growth plates, y'all don't know, but like as a youth, like I was really tiny. Like people,
Right.
you would have thought I was like malnourished, right? Like you didn't. Y'all laughing, man. All them laughing.
Nah, I'm just.
Nah, I was a
thinking about,
youngin' though.
I'm just thinking about.
I was
how
really-
you just say you gonna be 6'3" though.
You
Nah,
know
I
how
was a
much growing
youngin'.
pains
Let me-
that is?
Let me
6'3".
finish though. Y'all don't let me
Nah,
finish,
if he be 6'3", he going to the league.
bruh.
He going to the league.
I was a
No, he
youngin'
not.
though.
He not gonna understand. No.
I was a youngin'.
This
So
nigga gonna be
basically,
all
I
uncoordinated.
didn't know I was
He not gonna be
small.
moving
I
that
was really
body.
shorter than
Oh.
everybody in like middle school and everything. But then when I
all.
got to high school, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even hit no growth spurt, but like it's like I was normal height. Like I wasn't even the shortest person no more. But I used to be like the shortest person everywhere I went. So it's like my growth
You say
fluctuates.
you normal height right now?
No, I mean yeah, right now, pretty much
How tall are you?
like 5'9". So in
You not 5'9".
yeah, I'm 5'9", bro. I'm 5'9", bro. I'm 5'9".
Yeah, he 5'9". He 5'9". He 5'9". Them shorts big as hell, boy.
You got them Debos on.
Halfway, but so I'm 5'9", but like
Time out, bro. We not in 2003 no more, bro. Like,
Hey, bro, I be rocking the Debos too now.
yeah,
with
bro.
that.
Like I hate when somebody switch up, try to act like they too
Yeah,
good.
like,
you
it's
know,
just
just
some
saying,
shorts.
though,
good to
like,
go
bro,
back to your.
like,
I was
I'm
like,
not saying though. I wouldn't rock those though. Like they ain't the style no more. Like
Yo,
they,
ass.
they
you talking about
But you
the
know what though?
style.
But you know, like every time you step, you just a clean ass nigga. Like that's just you.
Nah, I appreciate
Like-
that though. I appreciate
like, it's
that.
just
though.
like you-
feel
that's
me?
just
why did
Like,
this
feel
man,
me?
bro?
Like,
You-
nah,
like,
that's
you-
real,
you
though.
just-
I didn't see Manny put on some BS before.
ain't never
Don't
seen
lie
me
to
But
put
I'm
on
me.
saying though,
Like,
like when there's some BS, it's not like
It's
Manny
not
does.
BS,
it's,
bro.
it's
Manny
bullshit. I'm wearing bullshit.
I remember
I'm
this
comfortable.
bullshit.
when Manny was at T-Tree, bro used to come out the room shell like, bro, what are you
Wait,
doing?
whoa.
You remember how he used to wear the he still wear the 76ers pullover, bro. Like,
Bro, that thing hard. I wore it on the podcast. Is that not
fool.
hard?
I don't remember what it was.
The,
Oh,
the
bro.
little- the
It's
little-
hard if you wearing it on some vintage, you feel me, pull it out.
I'm
But
not-
nah, you
nah,
wear
I'm
that
wearing-
in the day-to-day rotation, bro.
Yeah,
That's
because
day-to-day
it's, bro,
rotation.
it's something that I've been had. I don't need to get fresh with that no more.
I feel you. I feel
Like, you
you.
can just put that on.
Right, you could just
Like
put that
this
on.
right here, I don't get fresh in this. Like I just put it on.
Okay.
Like you feel me? Like when you can just put it on. Like yeah. But nah, though, I appreciate that though, Majay. Like you feel me?
Yeah,
Trey
Manny,
just
Manny
hating
can
ass-
dress. I
Nah,
ain't no
go,
hating
nah,
ass,
back to the
bro.
questions we asked
I ain't
you.
no hating ass.
So you're in an interracial relationship?
I have been before, yes.
Are you in one right now?
I mean, no, but
Okay.
I mean, I still know white people. So
All right.
Nah,
this like if
Nah,
I'm
he not
around
talking about it in
if
that
I'm
way, though.
around my white friends, it's not about like I think y'all want to like refer this to my sexual activity, but I'm just speaking on a communicative level. I'm just speaking on a communicative level, right? Like if I'm at the mall with a white friend, they might be inclined to do something that I'm like, hey, bro, like there's a cop right there, so I'm not gonna do that. You see what I'm saying? It's just those little different nuances. But when we speak on interracial relationships, I think anybody who's gotten close with a white friend, involved with a white woman or a white man, you know, whether it be platonically or romantically, I think that everybody can kind of notice that cultural difference to where it's like they move a little bit more freely and they don't think about things twice or they don't second guess things as much as we would because we might be playing with our life and the balance of some things and then they might just be dealing with, you know, a bail amount. So that's something that I always enjoyed viewing that phenomena and discussing. But yeah, when I'm around people of different ethnicities or different races, I do make it a point to kind of like just remind them throughout the day, I am African American. I cannot participate in everything you participated. Like public drinking, like, yo, a lot of these people, man, and underage drinking, when I was in high school, man, some of these people, I'm in class, bro, we doing our work, bro, like, bro, I need a beer. I'm like,
What?
how are you even into that? Yeah, like,
Not facts, not
like,
facts. Because I went to a diverse school too. And
Man,
they was on
if
that.
I'm walking around 16 years
And
old
they
as a
was-
young
and
black
they was
man,
chewing
drunk,
tobacco in class.
Once a month.
yeah,
I'm
I
like,
mean,
whoa, like,
Yeah, man.
is that like, you feel me?
but it's cultural differences. It's cultural differences, and I think we should appreciate them all. I am always open to new ideas and new experiences, but within the limits of my avatar's ability. I cannot go where you can go. I
Within
cannot
your
do
black
what you
ability.
can do. My
Say
black
it.
ability.
Avatar.
Black ability.
No, this is my avatar though, because I am bigger than the body. It is not the final end all
So
be
do
all.
you define yourself as black? A
No,
black
I
man?
define myself as a supreme consciousness. I
So
define
you don't
myself
think? So
as a
you're not
higher-
black.
Look, man.
Are you-
I think
Are you
you're
black?
asking,
No, I'm asking you. Are
is my avatar black?
your avatar?
Yeah,
So are you
I'm a
black?
carbonated being. I do have.
So you're
carbon in my skin.
non-binary.
Yo, he's on some other stuff right now, man. Keone Gaskin, everybody. He talking about non-binary. Isn't that a gender? Or doesn't it have to do with gender or sexual?
Yeah, but you say you're an avatar and all that different type of stuff. So
Is your
I was
No, I'm
avatar?
saying
is your
my
avatar-
actual body.
Is your avatar
my
a
body,
male or a female?
This body. This body, bro. Like, stop. Like, bro, I can't stand. Like,
Because you referring to yourself as the avatar,
hey,
bro.
you on that line though? You on that line? You crossing that? You getting very close to that line? You ain't gonna have to worry about
Your
me
ass
no
just
more. It's gonna be
talking.
somebody else coming after your ass. Yeah, they gonna get you.
Is that avatar taller or shorter?
That boy,
Yo,
that
you
boy
think he about to
playing in
get
the
it? He not.
threshold.
Hey, all right. Well, you trying to sign that contract in a little bit? Yeah, they're asking me if I'm trans and non-binary.
What you mean? What? I ain't ask him that. I did not ask him that.
They tell me
Replay
it's
that.
all love, but I
Replay that.
love
See?
all. I'm
See how you
cash
be
apping
trying
a
to
couple
get-
hundred whenever my brother call.
Like,
Sometimes
I was watching, nah. I be watching the podcast though. Like, I be watching the podcast after
watch
we
it
shoot.
back. You watch film?
Yeah, and he be saying some
You too,
slick
watch
stuff, but I
it.
just got that like before. I wouldn't have got that because now I be listening to what he be saying because he'll throw out slick stuff like that. So I'm really in tune, and I'm glad.
Well,
I
he
caught
asked
that.
if I was
did not say
non-binary.
that.
Then he asked, "Is your avatar a male or a female?" Guys,
I'm just asking,
I've
bro.
known these dudes for over a year, man. So at this point,
All right, bet. Let me ask you that. I'm sorry, I didn't include all the genders.
You
What do you
act-
identify yourself as? What does your avatar
a
identify
supreme
yourself
Look
as?
up.
consciousness. I'm not this body, and that's something that I've realized.
Your
I'm not-
avatar,
I'm
so-
more than my body. My
so you
body is
don't-
just a vessel.
so-
I'm a cosmic being having
But
a
I
human
asked you about
experience.
your
I'm not a
gender,
human.
though. What do you identify your avatar
Look,
gender as?
it's not about the gender, man. I think y'all know my gender, but y'all want to play around today. I'm not here to play.
That nigga
This
sound
what I'm
like Bird, man.
Yeah, like you talking about what is your gender though? What is your gender? Let's
Nah,
get
I'm talking about
beyond
your
that.
avatar.
I'm on a cosmic level, baby. Let's talk about this real like reality, bro. You want to hear something, baby, bro? I don't
Baby
see
bro.
myself.
Baby bro.
Nah, let's go, baby, bro. I don't
Baby
see
bro.
I don't see myself as you know what
my
I'm saying.
little bro,
I don't
man.
see
Baby
myself
bro.
as just this body. I don't see myself as, and that's a problem with a
Baby
lot of
bro.
people in this generation. We
He my
operate,
little bro.
we operate as if we are what is between our legs, and that is so amazing to me.
what the wait? Hold on, time out.
Yeah,
Hey,
like
I
a
don't
lot of
even
these
wanna talk
dudes,
about that,
they walk
bro,
around
like-
thinking with their member, and the reality is, bro, it don't matter how much you use that man right there.
How the fuck did we
You
get-
gotta still work on yourself.
Hey, got on there,
You
though.
gotta work
Fuck
on
did we
yourself.
Get here. All right.
Cause they like to ask these,
Crazy.
they like to ask questions trying to be funny when I'm being for real, and then it's gonna take us down that road. Y'all ain't gonna be able to put no seatbelt on. Come on, man. I'm
Bruh,
telling you,
nah,
the
I
people
was
who
asking-
identify with what is between their legs are not operating on, because at the end of the
So you're
day,
telling me right now,
it's a balance, yin and yang, feminine, masculine. You have to be in tune with both. If you're gonna operate and truly conquer this realm and ascend, you gotta operate in
I
both.
gotta operate my feminine.
You have to, Cole.
You do gotta have some.
have to.
feminine
If
in-
No,
you
no, no,
don't,
no, no, no.
if you
What's-
don't,
what's-
you're gonna be your own downfall.
What's operating my feminine?
You don't know what that is, or are you saying you disagree that you
No,
don't
no,
have
no,
to do
no.
that?
I'm asking.
Yeah,
Like,
operating in your feminine
I
would
listen
be
to
like,
R&B sometimes.
That's
Hey.
that's
What you
way.
mean?
Operating
That's
in your
operating in my
That's
feminine.
way. That's way.
That's
different.
operating in my
it could
feminine
be
way.
whatever to
Listen
whoever.
to R&B.
I
You don't
mean-
listen to
Everybody
R&B.
can have their own
That's
perception.
not
You don't
operating
listen to
your
R&B.
Hey.
I listen
You
to
ain't no
R&B,
romantic.
but I'm
Okay.
not. I'm not
Mariah
over here
Carey.
my feminine shit. Like, oh yeah, like
Nah,
Mariah
they
Carey.
ain't. Nah, they on them. They on them. They get him. Get him.
Look
Get
though,
him.
look though.
Get
I
him.
do it every time.
I
Y'all
got a
know.
download today. Let me tell y'all one of my downloads that I got. For example, you was like, what is an operation, or what is an example of like me being in my feminine? Okay, when you're operating with your mom, you know what I'm saying? I just went home the other day, had a good talk with my mom one-on-one, got to spend some
Go
time
get a
with her.
pedicure. That's operating.
Nah, we do that sometimes.
Yeah,
we
that's
do that.
operating
I
in the
went and got
feminine.
pedicures with my
That's-
mother
yeah,
and my grandmother
that's lit.
before.
I did
but
too.
that's not necessarily what feminine is. A feminine would be
Clear
like,
coat,
okay,
right? Clear coat, right?
dude, it's not.
No, no, I'm
look,
asking. Clear
you
coat, right?
guys are
Clear
out of
coat.
pocket today. I don't know what's going on, right? But I go and get my toes clean. I don't get any glaze. I don't get any clear. I get them cleaned, and it's
There's nothing wrong with clear cut. I mean,
it's
clear
nothing
coat.
wong with it. But I just don't. I don't put anything on there. It's
I'ma
a
do it
cleaning.
next
It's a
time.
cleaning. It's a
I'ma do it
tune-up.
next time
It's a
just to see
tune-up
how-
on
session
your hands or your
Listen,
feet.
and
Hey.
a grooming
No,
mechanism.
yeah.
I might do it on both. Cause
But
listen,
when you
I
are
used to be
speaking to your
skeptical.
mother and you're
I used to be
operating around your
skeptical about
mother, your
earrings.
feminine would have to
You
be
feel me?
brought up to the
My
to the
dad
surface
think it's so-
because
What?
My
your
dad
mom
thinks
is not gonna
Honey,
view things to
what are
you
you
or
talking
address you as your homeboy. You see what I'm saying?
You talking to me?
There's
I was trying to figure what the hell you were talking.
I was
It's a
saying,
lot going
like-
on.
like,
He
I was
chatting,
saying,
bro. Like I'm
um,
trying to tell y'all a real download. He
Bruh,
chatting.
They don't want to hear you no more, bro.
hard.
You
Listen, this is what I was
chatting.
talking though. I was talking about earrings though. My dad, you feel me? He
Chatting.
instilled in me like, hey, that's not what men do. Like, men don't wear earrings and stuff. You feel me? But like when I got earrings for the first time, it boosted my ego. I'm like, damn, like I look good. Like,
But I'm still not hearing what's in
That
my
was-
femininity. Like what's
Because Manny
yeah,
keep talking.
y'all
He
niggas
don't.
all right, Trey, go ahead.
He's
He's talking about his earrings and getting his ears pierced and feeling like a baddie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo,
bro,
Bro, I
you
just
got
felt-
your
I just
ears
felt
pierced.
like-
Your confidence went up. That's
Nigga-
your
nigga turned
preference.
into a
That's
city
the way
girl.
you bad
choose
You
bitch.
got
to
your
live
you got your
life.
ears pierced.
I do not feel like a bad bitch.
Nigga turned into a city girl.
I got
Said
my
my
ears
confidence
pierced.
went
So you got
up.
hold on,
His
watch
confidence
it,
went up. He a
watch
baddie. He a baddie. When he got that
feel-
piercing, his
watch-
confidence
watch-
went
Nigga
up.
feel like JT.
Watch this. Let me.
He gonna dye his
Go
hair
ahead, go
next.
ahead.
Let me talk. No. Hey, look,
Come
I
on,
might.
He
bro,
going
chill.
through a
Hey, look.
crisis.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
fucking
check.
on the
So
wrong
when you got your ears pierced, bro, like you ain't feel no type of way. You was just like, oh, you ain't feel like, oh, this shit look good on me. Like none of
Look
that.
at you trying to
Nah,
defend
because what you
yourself.
call
No, I'm just asking. I'm asking.
Let Cole. Let me answer Cole's question.
Hold on,
before-
hold on. I got you. You wanna know how it all happened? Because what you call it? It was.
Nah,
was
bro, I don't
chilling-
wanna know how
I
it
was
happened,
chilling-
no.
I was chilling in the room
No,
with
you're
my
not
boys
telling
playing
me, no.
playing Xbox.
I don't want to know how it happened. That's not what I'm
homeboy
asking.
did
It was
shit,
no,
bro.
it was girls that came in the room. They said
Oh,
it was a group of three. They
Oh,
said,
you
hey,
would do anything a woman tell you. Hey, you
oh,
got your ears
that's crazy
pierced?
as fuck.
Oh.
Hey, so how did you feel when you got your ears pierced?
When I got my ears pierced, bro, I
felt-
was a baby. I got my ears pierced as a
Your
young
parents
kid.
made that decision for you. Hey, when you get your ears pierced,
When? I mean, I don't remember.
how did you feel when after you got your ears pierced? I just want to know.
Same old.
I don't know. He be thinking like he's a bad bitch and shit. He's the one
Manny
that be-
literally
he
like
femininity.
Alright,
you
y'all
literally
can say
take
bad
things
bitch,
and
but
you
like,
try to
you
you
feel
try
me?
to
The
you try
woman
to.
know. The woman know. Like, ain't,
Oh, your women know.
nah. See,
shout out
see,
your
I
women.
said the woman.
Shout out the women. Shout the
Why
women
is you
out.
saying? See, that's the slick stuff. I'm trying to. Bro, you trying to paint that persona on me? Like that's nah, bro.
I'm
it
painting
ain't-
a persona. He just said the
Yeah.
women know. I'm
All right,
asking.
Yeah,
go
you
back.
talking about your woman,
Answer,
like-
answer your
Okay,
question.
back to the download. An example of you tapping into your feminine energy or being in your feminine yang would be when you are operating with your mother. Now, when I talk to my mom is she raised me, so she doesn't view things like I'm more eager to get out into the world and try new things and do all this stuff. But at the same time, your mother, right? I'm always gonna be a baby to her. I'm always gonna be somebody that she wants to, coddle, if you will, or protect or keep shelter from the bad things. But obviously, the more you become a man in this world, you see bad things and things change you. So when I talk to my mom, sometimes my ambition for things or the way that I feel about things, she might take it and be like, well, you're kind of being an extremist. And she can offer me a different perspective or break things down to me in a different manner that, as a man, you're not thinking about it like that. You're not thinking about the emotional side of things. You're not thinking about the mental health side of it. You're thinking about, look, what do I got to get done today? This is how I'm going to get it done. And when your mom or, your wife, your woman, whoever it is in your life, sister, auntie, cousin, whatever woman you're talking to, when she gives you a perspective on something and you're able to take your consciousness and view it from what she's looking at as a woman in your life who loves you, I think that's an opportunity for you to tap into that feminine side. And that doesn't mean, be all flamboyant, get your nails painted, and turn into, somebody that you're not. It just means that you have to view things from a spectrum of a side of the world that is a little bit more gentle, a little bit more.
So you want to look at it in
Hey,
the
back-
woman's
hey,
side.
back-
Hold on,
hold on, bro. Hold on. I was
Hold on, hold on, I just-
a
thinking-
little
I
bit
wanna
more
go back to you.
reserved, a
I
little
wanna
bit
go
more
back to you,
guided,
bro.
a little bit more in touch with the emotional and the.
I got something for you, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I got something for you, bro.
All right,
Like,
go ahead.
Nah,
I'm
you
gonna
just
knock
had
out
to-
two
you
birds
was
with one
on some-
stone.
You was on some calling me a bad bitch and shit. Like, when I got my ears pierced. Like, nigga, how you feel when you get your hair cut? Like, you
don't
feel
feel
the
like- I
same?
don't feel
Still
I don't
on
feel
it.
like a bad
Hey,
Hey,
bitch.
look,
You been
this is
thinking
when we
about
talk about
saying a
ego.
bad bitch.
We talk about ego on this cast. He's
See,
still
bro.
on it.
It boosts
He's
my
still on it.
ego. It boosts my ego when I get a
Manny.
haircut. When I get my hair done, that boosts my ego. Like,
Manny.
I'm like, yeah, like, nah, I'm on that because he feel the same way. Like,
I don't feel like a bad
all right,
bitch.
bet.
Manny, your ass
I want you to go without getting your hair cut
Respond.
for like
Nigga
3 months.
Nigga be
bro.
listening
Yeah,
to
I have during
respond.
COVID. and
Yeah,
shit.
he
I'm
do.
like, word,
And that's
like,
his
word,
problem.
I
He do
finally got
that
a
in
haircut.
meetings too. He like to do that in film. Listen to respond.
You
Instead of listening for what you
respond.
Nah,
listen
bro, he
for
called
to
me a
retain.
bad bitch, bro.
Listen to
Like,
learn.
like, what's up with bro? Like, hell, bro, what?
You felt played.
Nah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like he
Yeah,
know
yeah.
he know what he talking about.
And I
bro.
took
Like,
that personal.
Trey, you know what's crazy? Because Trey called you a bad bitch too.
Bro, Trey my son though. Like, you feel me? Like,
I thought he
when
was your
say
little
that,
bro.
like,
And
he my little bro for real. Like,
He really try to paint
like-
that image, but in reality, he know. He knows.
All right, hold on, no, I'm back on your ass.
Age is not a real thing, brother.
No, hold on. So time out. So you're saying because if you had a woman figure,
When your mom
like-
tells you something and you think about it,
So
like
I'ma
your
tap
mom
in.
could tell you something you completely disagree with, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be like, "That's my mother. I love her. She loved me." So you listen to it and you can take it into account a little bit differently than if a complete stranger or some random woman, you feel me, that you don't even know is giving you advice. When my mom give me advice, I look at it from a perspective of I know she's not telling me that to hurt me. So why is she viewing it?
Yeah,
this
but
way?
that's a whole different story. If it's what you call, if it's like a life situation, like oh yeah, like da da da, like do something smart, like use logic, then that's a whole different story.
Right, we're logical.
Yeah,
We're
yeah, but
logical.
doesn't mean just because your mom is telling you so that means
Women
tapping
are
in-
more emotional.
Honestly, what you said is still not telling me what's tapping into my femininity.
You just said we're thinking logically.
Okay.
The women in our lives are thinking emotionally.
Emotionally.
We're
Okay.
thinking morally.
So you want
we're
to be
thinking
so you want to be
morally.
emotional.
Women in
more
our lives are
emotionally, like,
thinking
so
beneficially.
tapping into your femininity is
Women
being
is
emotional.
thinking
no, no, no. I'm asking.
That's
Nah,
the way. That's the way.
That's not the explanation I put on it,
But
because
that's a
yes,
way of-
technically
that's a-
yes,
that's a way of doing it,
technically
yes.
yes, technically, but it's more than that, and I think it's a lot more than that. It's a lot
yeah, it is
deeper
a
than
lot
that.
more
So what's tapping into your femininity?
Tapping into your femininity is like the best example I'm gonna keep using is, like I said, if your
Bro,
mother can
okay,
tell
let
you
me
anything,
say this, bro. Let me
when
say
you
this.
think about what your mother said and you really think about it and you take yourself out of your own shoes and you say, okay, for my betterment, I know my mother.
So you want
That's
to
just
see
changing
it from a woman?
Hey, let me
wanna
ask
see
you
it from
this.
a woman's
No,
No,
point
let
of
me
view?
finish. Let me
That's
finish.
exactly
Let me
what you're
finish.
saying.
Let me finish.
man.
Let me finish.
Are you-
Let me finish. Let me finish.
He
Let me
mad as
finish.
hell. He talking
Let me
about.
finish.
Hey,
Let me finish.
hey, vibe
Let me
out,
finish.
bro. Hey, Trey, let me
Let me
take it
finish.
from
Let
here,
me
though,
finish.
bro.
Let me finish.
I got you. This is what he's saying.
Hey, he grabbing me and all of this
basically
stuff,
what he's
bro.
saying, though.
That's not gonna
Hey,
get your
listen,
point across
all
any
right,
quicker,
listen.
bro.
All right, my fault.
It's not gonna
Hey,
get your
Trey,
point across.
Just basically what he's saying, bro. Like, let me ask you a question. Do you cry?
Do I cry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cry.
That's tapping into your feminine side, like crying. Cause as a man, you taught, oh, be strong, don't cry. Like, don't
Yeah, if
show
you're not
your-
in front. Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
not in front. Not in
Yeah,
front of
but
people.
but like, yeah, it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. That's tapping into your feminine side. You feel me? Like, you don't think so?
This is
I
what
think
I'm
it's
saying.
I think it's a different. I think.
Do you get what I'm saying,
I get.
though?
I get what you're saying, but in my
So do you-
opinion,
do you
no, in my
feel
opinion,
like-
I think
does
like
it make sense
crying.
to
I
you?
think crying in the feminine side is like crying to someone or two people. That's my.
And that's how you've been indoctrinated, because that's not what feminine. That's not being feminine.
That's
It's
what-
being feminine, but just because you cry to someone does not mean you're acting like a woman. Like, bro, if you can't cry to me, and I'm a bro, like a brother, like
That's different. Though.
it is
Yeah,
different.
Yeah, that's what
It
I'm
is
saying.
different.
cry
But
to
think
my
about.
bro,
I got a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever disagreed with your mom
Yeah.
about something that she felt about you, like she literally wanted you to do or didn't want you to do, and you was like, I disagree. I feel like I should or should not do this. You've ever felt like that?
Yeah.
You've never had a disagreement.
I
with
know.
your mom?
I know. I usually know right from
Yeah,
wrong.
so
I
you
know
know,
when I'm
but you
wrong.
know that's your mom, so you know she's not gonna tell you anything to hurt you or for your work, for that's not your best interest.
Yeah.
But you still realize, I feel like this is for my best interest. She feels like the opposite is for my best interest. But at the end of the day, she's got a maternal instinct. She's got, like, she breastfeeds.
Yeah, she
you, bro.
wants the right. Yeah, she wants
like
the best for
these
you.
women literally cultivated us in their bodies and brought us
Okay.
into this world. So what they see for us is almost, like you said, from a woman's perspective. Yes,
I don't think that's feminine side.
my mom didn't sign me up for football as early as I could have, because she didn't realize he needs to go to football until I broke both my arms playing in the house. I'm jumping off the couch, running into the side of the couch, like it's not gonna stop him. Like, at first she didn't want me to play, but because I was already smaller than everybody, I told you that. But eventually she realized he's not gonna stop doing it, so we might as well get him in it.
Like,
with
he's
pads
not gonna
and-
stop growing or what?
No, he's not gonna.
I
Like,
don't
it's not
think-
going away.
That wasn't a good example.
It's not
for
going
femininity.
away.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
to
that's
you.
my
My
example I
example was
use.
great.
That's my example I use. Like, my mom did not.
example
My
was
mom
great.
did not force me or sign me up for football. She was a little skeptical at first.
Well, I feel like tapping into your feminine side is more of like sitting, like actually.
Doing some shorty shit, in my opinion. That's what I'm hearing.
Nah,
Why do it gotta be gay, though?
Y'all make it
Why do it gotta be gay?
You know what's crazy? I didn't even say
No, I
gay.
feel
You
like-
said some shorty shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's feminine stuff. If
tapping
you're
into your feminine side is expressing
doing
your
shorty stuff.
emotions.
Yeah, yeah. It's like actually
You know what I'm
trying to sit there and try to talk about your
Express your
feelings.
feelings.
But women
And
are so much more. This is what I like.
And
they're
Women
better
are so
at-
much more than
see-
an emotion.
See, now your panties are getting tucked in right now because I didn't say that. I didn't. I really no. Trust me, I really didn't say what you call like. I just said doing
You said his
feminine
panties
stuff.
getting tucked in.
What the hell he said?
I don't know where Cole comes up
I had
with
to
this
let
stuff,
that
man.
like hold on.
Nah.
Nah. That out of his ass.
I said what you call it, like see now you guys are making.
Bro, you the one that said
This is what
that.
I think
though,
you
bro.
gotta understand, bro.
No,
We
'cause
come from
I
women.
said doing. Yeah, I did too. What you talking about?
The
I
X and
was
Y
raised by a
chromosome-
woman my whole majority of my life.
the
So I
Y
gotta say-
chromosome is 5 times.
See, so that's where you're getting twisted. I'm not saying what you call it. I said doing shorty stuff is feminine things. That's what
What
I'm
is shorty
really,
stuff though?
Shorty stuff is what girls would do.
Nah, like what? Give me an
That's
example.
that's crazy. 'Cause you know what's crazy? I asked you guys for an example. What's happening?
Okay, I got a question.
I gave you an example.
Yeah, and I said, okay.
Is walking
I see
away
what
from
you're
a
saying.
fight some shorty stuff? Is
Huh?
walking away from a fight some shorty stuff?
Did he hit you?
Well, I mean,
Oh, trader guy.
no, I'm saying I'm not thinking
Trader
about it
got
from my
punched in the
perspective.
mouth and then
I'm
walked
thinking about
away.
no, I'm thinking about it like for the sake of the argument. Yeah, let's say somebody
Thinking-
hit
all right,
you.
thinking logical.
Somebody hit you, and then you in that moment you got an opportunity. I know if we fight, I could beat him up, but what we fighting about really might not be worth something. Like I'm just saying, like if you walk away from a fight where you was struck first, that's some shorty stuff to you.
If you got hit first and you know you're in the right and you walked away, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and that's understandable because I think that's part of and let's talk about the masculine for a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
A huge part of the masculine is the ability, and this is how you gain respect. Like people will respect you as a man when they do that, when they know that you can be a danger to them, but you're not. And if you're just not, for example, if you just if you just talking a whole bunch of trash that you can't back up, nobody gonna respect you as a man. But if you go in there and you quiet, you don't even gotta say nothing, but they just know, look, he's lethal, like he's a weapon. Then they're not gonna come at you the same way that they'll come at somebody who's doing a whole bunch of trash talking, but they know they can't back it up.
That's real.
So in reality, the reality of it is like the true macho man, the true most masculine man, the most manly man with the most respect is gonna be in tune with
The
both
most
sides.
quiet one.
Yeah, they're gonna be in
Nah,
tune
not
with both sides
necessarily.
because they're gonna understand
Not
being a
necessarily
manly
most
man,
quiet.
being the most manly man, an unhinged man is gonna be dangerous for you yourself. That's what the whole trick of it is. Like being too masculine is where you become your own enemy because the feminine.
So
is
you're
what's
basically saying it's like toxic masculinity is what you're trying
toxic
to say.
masculinity. That phrase in and of itself, that's a whole different meaning that was created by some politicians for their gain. But if you want to put those two words together to
I
say
get what
that
you're
that
saying.
masculinity is
I
toxic,
just
Yeah,
wanna
like,
see if
if
it was
you always
connected.
gotta have your guard up as a man, like they ain't no. Like, I was talking to one of my homeboys and he was like, "Bro, like if I gotta go somewhere and I know I gotta carry my gun, why am I going there? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Does that like kind of align with what
I
we
mean,
was
you can say
talking
the same
about?
thing in Vegas. No one expected to be a shooter out there.
But I'm saying though, like, okay, you can say that, but you can say that about anywhere though. You can say that
Yeah.
about walking outside. It could be a shooter anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm
So
just saying though, like, okay, let's say like if you go in.
if he has to be on his P's and Q's, is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, like if I gotta be clutching, like why am I there? Why am I there?
I get what
That's
you're
true.
saying.
You
Like
putting yourself in a
you
dangerous
putting
way.
yourself, yeah.
the people,
like,
the male. How
don't
about
gotta
this?
be
Let's
there.
look at this. Another great thing. The people who are male predators or the people who prey on women. Those men are not manly because they can overtake a woman or,
Yeah, I
or
agree.
pick on a woman. The true man is the man that says, "Look, like we talked about last podcast. If a girl ever hits you or if she does something to you, the true man is knowing, I know I'm stronger than her. I know if I take this to a physical level, that's not a win because you have more physical strength. The true man is gonna be able to control himself and know no matter how mad I am at this person, the physical is not where it's gonna be settled because that's an uneven playing
Okay,
field.
all right. You know what? I got a good example now. All right. So when you guys are in a relationship, and do you ask your girl where she wants to eat?
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Shit. Now it's making sense. Okay. Now I see. So
Don't do that, Cole.
No.
Do not do that, bro.
Oh no. Yeah. I'm
Don't do
doing
that.
it.
Don't do
more-
that.
no,
Don't do that.
hold
I
on.
know where he's going. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I know
Oh, he
exactly
made
where
the
this is going.
decision like that. You do?
Okay.
You
I
say
don't
we
like
gonna eat
that at
here?
all.
That's what you do?
I'm telling you where we're gonna go eat.
Oh,
and
that's
if you don't
true.
want-
You know,
I'm telling you, after
ain't
you
no
can't
man. Hey, Queen, listen, wherever you want to go, we gonna eat there. I'm gonna take care of you.
My
Check it
baby,
out, Grill.
look,
it out,
look,
check it
no,
out, check it out.
hold on,
Hold
no.
on.
I'm so in tune with my girl though that we gonna decide and
No,
come to an
both y'all
agreement.
niggas don't even know what y'all want to eat.
That's not what that means.
Check this out.
Because you
Oh
let somebody
my
else pick does not mean that you don't know. That's not what that means.
I don't rock with that.
That's not what that means.
I don't rock with that.
I asked my baby. My baby said she want Chima Steakhouse. We went to Chima. It's
can't
not
afford
always
that.
about. It's not always about. What'd you
cannot
say?
afford that.
What'd you say?
I'm giving her three. I'm
This
giving
what
her
I'm
three
saying. I
options.
can't afford it. I can't afford it. He right. I can't afford it. But we
giving her-
went.
I'm-
We went.
You had a
And
good
just
time?
because you let somebody pick,
What the fuck?
he on
You
some.
good?
He on some before. Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't. So she paid is what you're saying.
No.
Oh, okay.
I never said no. No.
that's
Whoa. Cole, you coming at me so sideways right now?
I want to make. See, I want to
Cast cleanest cockiest cast in the country.
Look, bro. He coming at me sideways.
I had to
Just
make
because you
sure.
let a woman decide where y'all eat, if she can
Hey,
make
nah,
that
bro.
decision, does not mean that you're
Nah,
not
so
a man.
you don't ask your You don't ask your girl like where you want to eat at though.
I'm giving you guys free game. I'm telling you guys.
I got
If
game.
you-
I don't
if-
need no game.
That's
from
common
you, bro.
sense. That's
I
not
don't
free
need no
game.
game. I got game.
If you all right, good shit. All right, good shit.
Nah,
All
you
right.
talking
Ask her
about
if she don't know where to go, then I'm a pick. But I'm
Bro,
not just gonna come out the
bro,
back
I'm
trying to
telling
be
you,
enforcer.
Okay.
But it's not even forcing. You see what I'm saying? It's like, all right, like, hey, like, boom.
What if she don't want to eat that? Then you not gonna feed her.
I have it planned.
What if you be like, let's go.
Let him man, hold on. Let him cook. Let him cook, man. Let him cook.
So I'm like, all right,
Let me
I'm
go.
gonna have it planned. I'm like, all right, you know what? Boom. Before I ask her, like, well, before I tell her, like, hey, like, these are the plans. Like, hey, we're gonna go eat here. Boom, 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 and we're gonna do this.
That's
and
different. That's different.
No,
That's
yeah, that is
You're
different.
planning a date. I'm talking about
No, it's not
you
even
and your
plan-
girl.
it's
You
not even
know,
planning.
you're
It's a regular-
planning.
it could be a
You're planning
regular
something.
date.
No, you're planning something. Let's
It's
say you
regular
and your
date.
girl, right?
Yeah.
You and your girl, y'all just chilling. She be like, "Hey, babe, I'm hungry." You don't be like, "Where you want to eat?" Or you'll be like, "Oh, all right, bet I'm gonna
No, you know what I said? I'm gonna plan something up.
He's a liar.
Hey,
Yo, it's crazy.
Okay, okay.
So you never been in a,
flying.
you never been in the car with a shawty you driving,
Not
right? You
even
got the
the
music,
car.
you got the music playing, and she be like, "Man, I'm hungry," or you be
I'll
like,
figure it out.
you be like, "All right, look, we gonna go here." You don't ever be like, "What you want to eat?" You ain't never asked her that.
Honestly, it stopped after a certain age. I'm being
Yeah, the
so
days of him
serious.
doing that are over.
Okay. So normally I give him 3 options. One of them always gonna be her favorite spot. So it's like,
Yeah, like,
it's like it's
feel
either.
me?
'Cause
When
let-
you
let's
say- you say
hold
give
on,
Give
hear
her
me out.
options,
Let's
though,
say
bruh,
she
like,
done.
What's up with
Check
you,
it out.
bruh?
Check it out.
Like,
Check it out. Let's say
up with
let's
bruh?
say she done ate at her favorite spot like twice. Like either that day or like
The week,
you know,
yeah,
within the week. So then she gonna be like, oh, I already had this, and he gave me 2 other options. So it's like she could choose out of the 2.
Bro, like, what if he be like, I want to go to Olive Garden? She'll be like, I don't want no shrimp and pasta. Like,
Yeah.
You said your
Like-
girl though. When you said your girl, in reality, I'm thinking about like
Damn, that's
when I'm
crazy.
when I'm really with my
Yeah, like we
So you tell
chilling
your
watching
mama where to eat
Netflix
too?
on the
No,
couch.
listen, no, look though. When I'm really
hold on. So you tell your mama where to eat too?
What do you mean? If I'm taking her out? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right,
So
we're gonna
you
go here.
don't even ask your mama where you want to eat at.
If I'm taking my mom out,
You should already
I'm
have
gonna
somewhere.
tell-
No, I'm not. No, I'm not talking about taking your mom out, bro. I'm talking about your mom never was like, "Can you go get some food?" Like,
No.
or like you went to go get some food or something. You about to be like, I'm about to bring you back some food. What you want?
or
Or
you're
like,
saying-
okay,
you're
let me
saying-
play the
I
scenario.
get what you're
I'd
saying.
be like, okay, like when I'm back at home, I'm be like, I'm about to go get some food. Like, do you want anything? Like, you feel me?
Mhm.
She'll be like, where you about to go? I'll be like, what you want to eat? I'll ask her what you want to eat because it's not no.
I tell her where I'm going.
But okay, what if she be like, so you tell her where you going? So what if she be like, so you don't never ask your mom what you want to eat?
Cole
Like,
think
you about to go get some
think
food?
he ain't
I'm
ancient
telling
Asian.
you,
Nah, I just wanna know that. I wanna
usually
know
it's the
that
other
though,
way.
bro.
Usually it's the other way around. She's like, oh, I'm going so. What do you want? I'm like, okay.
Damn,
I
you
want
ain't
this.
never step out the house and get your mama some food.
Oh, here we go. This.
I'm just-
Yeah,
When you
just
said your
saying, though,
girl,
like,
the way that I
damn.
interpreted the question, when you said, "All right, if you with your girl or your girl," like I'm thinking,
even if it's a date,
yeah,
even if a
it's
random
date,
girl
yeah.
that you
no,
never
not even
met.
a random girl. I'm telling you, I answered the way when you say you with your girl. When I'm really with my snipe, like and it's really not like
Call her
it's,
your
it's
snipe?
my diet. Like that's
You
really
said your
that.
diet.
No,
Oh,
I
no,
said my
no.
diet. I said
I
You
heard
said his
like-
diet.
I misspoke. I did. I misspoke.
You said your diet though,
I
right?
didn't mean my dyke, bro. You know I didn't mean
That's
that.
what you like.
You just like,
I mean, if you like a diet, you like a diet.
I
though. You
meant when
just
she
say your-
really that.
That's
I
what-
that's what
misspoke.
that
I
is.
meant when she
Avatar
really
like.
that. I was thinking. I was saying my snipe, but then I really said
My
I was
dyke.
thinking about that.
You was thinking about your
Nah,
diet.
I mean when she really that.
He listened to
We
Kodak
really
too
and
much.
realistically, the way that I'm thinking about the way you ask the question, we already know where we want to eat at, cause that's just the type of time we own. Sometimes I don't even have to say it. Like we'll just link up that day and we'll be like, "Oh, I'm hungry." We
Y'all
already
go
know
to
we either
steakhouse?
going to Jersey Mike's or we going to It'll depend on the day from what you craving. But you know, like if you catch Chipotle on a good day, you be like, God, like
All right,
Chipotle
see,
hitting
hitting on
see,
something.
it would be like, all right, like if she asked me, like let's say a girl asked me, oh yeah, look, I want such and such, but all right, cool, whatever, boom. But if it's not that, I'm picking, like.
But
what-
you know, like, bro, you know that. You know girls don't always a lot of times they're gonna be
my
indecisive.
point. So why would I ask?
Because they're so emotional. They're
But you know,
See what I
if-
mean?
You
Nah,
might,
But you
Bro,
might pull up to
nah,
Chipotle and she be
son.
you
like,
might mess around and
"I'm
find one
moving
that
to
knows she
Chipotle."
wants.
Manny, I mean,
I'm gonna tell
wait,
her.
wait,
like,
I'm a
what?
just
pleaser.
unplug
Hey,
my-
listen, ladies. I'm
you
a
just
pleaser,
unplugged my
like-
thing again, bro.
No, I didn't, bro.
Yeah, you did, cause my thing went out. But nah, a lot of you the
That's-
type.
that means
Nah,
you
Cole, you
talking
end up
about it.
being the type to go pay for a meal and she don't like it. Like that ain't smart.
Yeah, he
bro.
gonna ruin the whole experience.
I'm gonna ruin the whole entire. Bro, there's a menu. If her ass picked something wrong in the menu, that whose fault is that? My fault.
Bro,
Who's not getting
at
none?
Olive Garden?
You?
They don't sell chicken tenders and
I
burgers.
don't go to all. I don't eat at Olive Garden.
Okay.
Yeah, Olive Garden really
You
overrated.
too rich for that.
That shit overrated,
Business,
bro.
man.
It's just fake Italian food.
Exactly, bro. That shit
Everybody-
watery as hell.
Everybody grew up different though, bro. I used to eat at Olive Garden.
That's
Popeyes,
all right. I
fuck
eat
with
at
me.
Olive Garden before, but
You don't eat McDonald's neither.
if I'm
huh?
what you call it, if
You
I
don't eat McDonald's
out of
neither,
my
huh?
money, I'm not.
Do you eat McDonald's? Oh,
No.
you like
One
weird.
place everybody need to take their
I'd
girl
rather
is
do. If I
McDonald's.
do, I get
I know you don't
fries.
eat
That's one
McDonald's,
place
bro.
everybody need to go with their woman. It's to McDonald's.
Yeah, bro. He don't get it though, bro. He don't
We
get
gonna
it, bro.
splurge on the
And it ain't nothing
privilege.
if you dating somebody who a little bit upper class, like bro.
What's
Yeah,
wrong?
sure.
Hold on, tell me. So if I want to get McDonald's and fries like once in the blue moon, what's the issue with that?
Nah, bro. You don't eat McDonald's, bro. You don't know the struggle, bro. It's all good though, bro.
Struggle.
Mama.
Nah, that's
How you feel about that dollar menu, Cole?
He don't eat off the dollar menu, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Dollar
boy, I
dollar
remember
Dollar
back in
menu
the day,
buzz.
I don't go.
Boy,
to McDonald's.
hey,
Dollar
when I was
menu
a-
buzz.
When I was a jit, bro, we
Even when I was
Built
younger,
that,
two
bro.
McChickens.
Nah, when I was a jit, we eat four. You don't eat 4 for 4s,
I was
do you, huh?
I was doing.
Yeah, you
I
don't-
was about to say I
Ooh,
was
4 for
doing
4?
Wendy's.
Like
nigga.
Nah, you don't eat 4 for 4s,
nigga
bro.
4 for 4 just dropped. I don't remember 4 for 4s.
4 for 4s been drunk. I was eating 4 for 4s in
High
a
school,
junior.
my
Yeah,
sophomore
Well,
year.
well, I'm talking about when I was like,
I was eating 4 for 4s as a
Elementary.
No,
That's
no,
what
I
I'm talking
capped.
about.
I was eating 4 for 4s as a sophomore when I was in Louisiana.
Nah, I think it came out my sophomore year.
yeah, I'm gonna say that
Talking about
shit.
high school when I was.
That's what I'm talking about. My high school.
Nah, I
sophomore
didn't
year.
because I was in Louisiana eating 4 for 4s every day. I remember, and I was only in Louisiana for my 9th grade and 10th
Yeah,
grade.
maybe they released that. Y'all probably got the pre-orders.
What you was eating at Hutch?
What else eat at Hutch? Oh, yeah, I was eating McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You gonna stay down?
I would get them fries. The only thing I get from McDonald's is the fries, cinnamon
Yeah,
rolls.
bro, we get it, bro. You one of them, bro.
McDonald's that good
Sundays.
indoctrination
Yeah,
meal.
you
All
a
the
Starbucks
chemicals you
type of
need
guy,
to be a
ain't you?
good citizen.
You're a Starbucks type of guy, huh?
Sometimes here and there, I like
Yeah, I know.
Starbucks.
I know.
Man, if you don't get your
Bubblegum dum dum.
hey,
That's the thing you guys are not getting out of that. You guys ask the girl where you guys want to, where she wants to eat at. And shit.
Bro,
mean,
if
bruh.
I'm with my, let's talk about it, cause you saying a girl versus my woman. The woman,
He don't know how to.
if I'm with the
like,
woman
bruh,
that I
like,
love,
bruh.
when I'm with the woman that I love, we
Go
don't
ahead.
gotta ask. When I'm with the woman I love, when I'm with a girl, I always say my suggestion would be the 2 McChickens. That's what I say because if you're gonna
So you're
take a
not-
girl, if you're gonna take a girl seriously at all, if you're gonna start something with a girl at all, if you're gonna build something with that girl, take her to McDonald's.
that's real,
Let's see
though.
what she made of.
that's real though.
Let's see what she made of. That's just me though. But I'm not tripping if she want Taco Bell, if she want.
I'm
she
done going.
want-
I'm done going on these expensive.
So what if she want?
Hey
like,
Trey, I'm not
Zaxby's
gonna
or
lie
some
though. You
shit?
just
Yeah.
spoke
You
to
want
me,
what?
bro.
Zaxby's or like Chipotle.
Nah, Trey, bro, you really just
Or
spoke
go-
to me though, bro. Like for real though,
What
like
the hell you talking about?
when I go on dates, I take girls to like not no crazy restaurant, but I take them to like something good, like you feel me, like
Let's really
like,
eat.
but not no crazy
Applebee's.
Like, now when yeah,
Applebee's.
like I'll take them to like.
Hey, I ain't gonna fake, bro. They closed the Applebee's down in my
Hey,
city.
the
If I would have had an
appetizers-
Applebee's,
the
2
appetizers
for
be
20.
bussin'.
2 for 20.
See,
I be getting the appetizers
What?
from Applebee's, boy. That should be
oh, the
busting.
mozzarella sticks be hitting every
2 for
time.
20
That's
be
crazy
busting
though,
too.
bro. I'm
Every
about to start taking
time.
girls to Zaxby's.
One time, me and Bay went to Maggiano's. That was real good.
Hey,
We went with
okay,
yeah, me and you know what I'm saying. We went to Maggiano's. We got us some pasta, some
Who is
bread.
Bay though? I thought you was single.
Look, bro, you all on the internet with it too. You gotta calm down.
Bruh.
What I'm saying
I
is,
had-
My fault.
the ones who know me know Bay. Like, bro, Bay ain't no secret. Bay ain't none of that.
bro, y'all ever ate at Maggiano's, bro?
Nah.
Y'all know how expensive
Who
that
is
shit
it?
is.
That's
bro.
Mod's restaurant, Maggiano's.
Bro,
Maje.
bro, let me tell you about Maggiano's, man. I went on a
Type, it's a Mexican restaurant.
it's an Italian restaurant.
Oh,
it's like
Italian
an Olive Garden on the Perk 30.
Ooh.
You ain't never been to Maggiano's?
Like you gotta be in the
It's
dress
right by the
code.
crib, bro.
What crib?
South Park.
You gotta be in the dress code to
I
like
ain't-
actually
Nah.
eat.
It's, yeah, that's where we went to.
Bro.
South Park got a real good location. They got great
I'm
service.
gonna go there.
The
You
food-
said Maggiano's is fire.
It's
No.
right behind. It's literally right at the front of South Park, bro.
The
Bet.
food like I go out of 10, I say like an 8.
8.
I just like the decorum.
It just-
I like the
yeah,
decor.
it's
I
a good
like
little
the
vibe.
vibe.
Yeah.
It's very romantic, like Little Italy. That's
Like-
what they call it.
Like you know, like it make you want to
Hey,
drink.
do it
everything
cost a
with your
lot?
pinky.
So I went there
What?
with my baby girl.
It costs a lot.
Hell yeah, that
So
shit.
I gotta take a special one over there.
No, you might want to go by yourself.
Yeah.
Look at the menu
You gotta
first.
go, yeah, just make sure
Hey,
make sure you
Hey,
take a
you
good
might wanna-
trip over there.
Alright,
you might want to cater to yourself
no
before
more,
you
say
take.
no more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
'Cause
tell
you
her
gonna
meet
be-
me there.
you gonna be-
I'm gonna order first. I'm gonna shit.
Hey, you gonna be mad as fuck.
What
Talk about so I just take a water with a lemon.
Yeah, let me get a water real quick. I'll just shit. Might take her there and I'll be like, I already ate. Like,
or you could do like Brad did on Power. What's Snoop
Talk
doing on
about some
Power?
already ate.
We
No,
doing power
but-
and tell at the end you can split that check right down the middle.
Nah, I'm gonna
That's
pay
exactly
for it.
how
I'm just
bruh
not gonna
did.
eat there, bro.
We'll
You
watch
said
cut.
I can only pay for one. If I go there, you feel me? I'm not
bro.
gonna
We went
eat
on a
until I already
birthday.
ate.
We went on a birthday dinner. It was like the check was like
100?
1500.
No, I know 15. Yeah.
Who was I with
How
that
many
one
people?
time
How
when
many
they said
It was about like it was like 7 of us, and then like it was like about 5 parents, like 3 grandparents. Then it was
Okay,
some
makes
friends.
sense.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh, that
but
ain't
like our
crazy.
check,
That's
like
a
for
normal
for
meal.
our table, it was like it was 15.
I think I was with you and Hurt that one time when you was
7
like you gonna be
people.
washing dishes. Cause he didn't want to pick up the bill for
What?
it.
You say what?
I was
See,
I
like
was,
Trey just
I
be
was
trying
out
to
to eat
paint
one
us out,
time
like,
and he was
tell
like,
the story.
I'm like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? I don't got my car right now. I'ma cash out one of y'all. Like, just get me in, bruh. Like, he planning all before we order. He like, look like you gonna be washing dishes tonight. Like, bruh. What if y'all do that to a shorty on a date though? Like, would you
I
really?
would see what she gonna do.
Whole time though, she dissing you, she bad mouthing you, she popping off and all that.
like right there, like right
I'm gonna
there,
leave you here to
like,
watch. Yeah, like on the date while
what you
y'all
mean?
eating.
While we eating?
Like she amping. So
Like,
what
why
you?
would she turn up on me like that though?
Man, I'm gonna hit her out with I gotta use the bathroom.
And then she washing them dishes.
No,
I
I ain't
gotta go
never
to
do
the
that. See,
bathroom.
usually, if I'm
Turn
on a
up.
date though, I'm driving, so like, I'm picking you up and everything.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
so like,
But I'll leave. I'll leave a
like,
girl.
nah, like I'll be on some. I never had that, so I don't know how I react though. But now that you say, I'll probably be like, hey, yeah, split the check though.
My advice, y'all.
Hey, you probably. I'll say that bit so smooth, like you amped
Yeah.
up, turned up, making a scene.
Yeah, like yo, hey, split the
Two.
check, yo, yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
split
we
it
gonna
right
split
down the
that.
middle.
Nah, though, bruh. Like,
And then I
get y'all a woman that care about y'all.
Facts.
Get you a good person that want to help you.
We're the
grow.
women that care about the men though, care about the kings though.
I know where you can find them at.
Where?
They right in front of you. That's the problem. Like that was my problem. Like I didn't figure it out until I was like, damn,
right
she
in
really
front of
right
you.
in front of me. Like,
But you know, sometimes, cuz
they be in plain sight. They be
Never
hidden in
mind.
plain.
I don't wanna
She
get
be hidden
you.
in plain sight, bro. I'm telling you.
I don't want to get.
She probably, you feel me, bro? Like
She not
right
at
in
Livingstone
front of you.
though.
Oh, Livingstone, but you know
She is.
we so much bigger than Livingstone that it's like plain sight could be the crib. Plain sight could be, you know what I'm saying, a frequent that you just
you
happen to
used
run
to.
into a lot. Like I ain't gonna say no names on here, but one of the, you know what I'm saying, like a connection that I had. You know what I'm saying, like. It's just they frequent, like their frequency matches up with yours, and you guys run into each other a lot, or you cross paths a lot, or you know it feels like there's kind of a cosmic intertwined reality where it's like, bro, we draw attraction towards each other, and I think that's the best.
Who that would be though?
You don't gotta say
Oh,
no
yeah,
names.
word.
You can
Come
say
on, say it.
names. You want to say a name?
What?
Oh, my fault. I'm tripping. We on
Ma, you cry in front of your girl?
It depends on the situation. Like if it's something to do with me and her, no.
I'll cry for
off
my
rip.
girl, bro.
Yeah, off rip. Like
If one of my people
No,
was
no,
to die, if
no,
one
no,
of my
no. We
peoples
gotta
was to die-
we gotta cut out the dying shit. We gotta cut.
What
the
you
dying.
mean?
No,
That's
I'm
real.
It's not necessarily like somebody because
yeah.
now,
Perfect example. All right.
now
Would you cry in front of your girl if it has to be if it's something between y'all two?
No, bro. Like,
I done fake
why
some
would
shit.
Why would you cry? Like
myself.
you say you
I'm
don't.
dead ass serious.
You don't
I done
what?
fake- Like you know, like when I
You
done
don't fake
did,
crying?
when I done did it,
You don't fake
like,
giving a
when I
about the
done did it,
relationship.
when I
Oh my
done did it,
God.
I'm
You
gonna tell the
fake caring
truth.
about the relationship though.
I'm gonna tell the truth because it's like I
Damn,
done
you a
did it.
demon.
It's like it's over with. So
He a demon.
See
ain't
that,
he?
that's
be mad.
some feminine shit though.
yeah.
So-
So like, so check this out. So check this out.
That's a demon type of shit. Like you faking.
Bro,
caring
it
about
was
the
it
relationship.
was like
Like you fake crying in front of the girl, making it think like you really care, but you don't care though.
So you did it before.
he has done it before.
Yeah, look at
I
you.
know, no,
He's
no,
done
no,
it
no, no,
before.
no, no,
He's
no,
done
no,
it
no, no, no,
before.
no.
'Cause he
I
knows
no,
exactly
I didn't
what it
fake cry.
is.
No, I did fake caring about the relationship, but I ain't ever fake cry. Like,
Bro, I had to get up out that
feel
jam.
like,
Nah, you
damn,
definitely
like,
fake cry.
I had
Cole
to
don't
get
know
up
how
out
to
that
get
jam.
rid of it.
A little tear came
Cole don't
out.
know how to get rid of him.
I
Because when
promise
you
you
really
though.
get rid of him, you want to get rid of him, you gonna let them think that we gonna let that ring. But if you really want to get rid of him, you gonna let them think that
I promise you, I'm not the same. I have matured and I've grown up.
Nah,
That's
very
real.
though.
That's
I
facts.
see it. He yeah.
So what about you? What about you, Trey? You didn't answer the question.
Come on
yet.
now, you know.
What
Trey, now.
question? What question? What was the question?
I don't know.
What was the question?
The same thing they responded.
Have you ever cried in front of your girl?
If it's a problem between
You
y'all
ain't
two,
cry-
would
you-
you? Would you?
Would you?
I can't say what I would do, but I know when we've had problems, like
So you have
we
before.
bro, like that's twins. So we done argued and fought before, but like it was never like I'm a breakdown crying in front of you.
No, not break down and cry, but you guys cried together before.
Nah, we done screamed at each other though. Like we done screamed and got like it done got crazy.
Hey, you heard the song "Suffocate" by
Neo.
Nah.
He done got so many.
"Suffocate" by what's the dude that made Bed?
Oh, you talking about
Holiday? Something Holiday.
Drew Holiday?
Holiday.
I'm talking
yeah.
about some Drew Holiday.
Suffocate.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard that
You
song.
didn't hear it?
But nah,
Like
for real
that
though.
song just came to my head when you like. It would be like, I can't think when you touching me.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought that nigga had one.
Can't sleep.
Yeah, you just put me on because I swear I thought that nigga had one song. I
But
forgot
nah,
about
That song hard, bro.
I'm
Like
finna- yeah, I'm
Trey
finna
was
add
talking
it.
about, you feel me? He done been through some things with his
Nah,
girl.
we ain't-
like,
we ain't-
that
I
song-
ain't crying
Y'all
for
go
her,
stream
though.
"Suffocate" by Drew Holiday or
And I'm not
Jay
gonna act
Holiday,
like it's
whatever his name is.
I ain't gonna act like it was
Yeah, I'm about to add
like
that.
it wasn't planned or nothing, but like you know, you get emotions are
You can't control them.
they're strong. They're very strong.
yeah.
And you gotta remember we're chaotic beings. So, you know, you get that feeling
You
where
say you was an avatar.
he's
You
so
call yourself
funny,
a lot
like,
of things.
he
bro.
really
like,
such a
what is
joke.
you though, bro?
you know the definition of an avatar, bro.
All right, bro.
An avatar is simply a vessel. It's a vessel.
Go ahead, bro.
It's an aviated vessel. That's all it is. It's just elevated. Like, bro, you taking it. You got a dictionary, gang. But anyway, what I'm saying is, I've never like cried on some, you know, in front of or like around. But I'm not
Hey,
going
let
to
me ask you this: did you cry about your relationship though? Have you ever did that?
cry about my relationship
Yeah.
with a girl.
What?
What type of relationship?
with-
Like, are you in a
Based on a
relationship with
man,
my
right?
bro? Relationship with my
you
Nah.
cried about
man,
relationship
girl.
with your bros?
yeah. I remember, bro. It's not funny, but
Hey, man.
well, nah, it's
Hey,
not.
bro.
Y'all think it's funny? It ain't funny.
Hey.
What? I'm talking about with Dev.
Tears of frustration.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like literally.
Nah.
No, when
Bro,
Dev.
that has to do with death. You know we wasn't talking about death. Bro.
No,
That's
when
two
Dev
different
died though,
things.
but I didn't mean, bro. You can't just cut off these things that I've actually lived. That's my experience.
Oh, we said
Bro.
when we talked about women and stuff. Have you cried in front of your girl? And we
No,
said
I
we
haven't
cutting
cried in
off
front
death.
of my girl. But an example of crying about a relationship.
No, we not talking about death, bro. That's different, bro. Everybody don't cry
Okay,
about
then.
death.
Okay, then. Outside of death, like it's hard to think of one. But I know, like,
That's what I'm
a
asking
death
you.
is very easy for you to think about. Oh, when that.
We're
died,
not
when
talking
that-
about death.
When
Exclude
bro died,
death.
I cried.
Exclude
Okay,
death.
excluding death, I haven't cried about my relationship. Like, no, but that doesn't mean like it just sound. I don't like the way that it
Nigga
sounds,
doing-
bro. I don't like how it sounds because it sounds like I don't care,
Cap.
but I really care so much.
You just
and I
don't
think
gotta
it's
talk
important
about
that they know that, bro. Like, it's not about crying. Don't really, as for me, it don't really express how I feel. Like I cry. The last time I cried was a death, and that was like, it was crazy. But you know, as long as I know, I feel like death is really like the only one where it's kind of like a given. But like, I never cried over my relationship because I knew like.
Y'all was gonna work it out, huh?
Not even that we was gonna work it
For
out,
a
but
lifer?
at least she could be happy, or at least we could find happiness outside of each other. That's what.
So
that's what
if
you
your
put it
girl,
as.
so if your girl was to come to you today and be like, Trey, like, hey,
I don't have a girl. I'm single, but continue.
Okay, if you're a bae, you're a boo, whatever you call this significant
his
other.
sniper.
Which one are you talking
sniper.
about? Okay,
Oh, you got
snipe, snipe,
multiple.
snipe, snipe. Okay,
Oh,
snipe,
he said which one I'm talking about,
snipe. Okay, snipe. Come to me and
and she be like, I don't find happiness in our relationship no more. Like, I've been seeing this other guy and he makes me happy, and
Fuck that. Fuck
like,
you
would
and that
you
nigga.
like how
Go
would
be
you?
what are
happy.
you talking about?
Go be happy.
Bro, because you just said as long as
trying to put that
no,
character
you
on.
just said you care about their happiness at the end of the day. So I'm saying like if she's saying like she want to be happy with another guy, would you still be happy for her?
What the
That's what I'm trying to get at.
What am I supposed to do? Keep her hostage? Like if she
Nah,
don't
you
wanna
might be
with
like,
you, she
man,
don't want to be with
you might be like, damn, like man, she ain't nothing. Like
if she don't want to be with you, she don't want to be with
that's
you.
not what I'm asking you though. I'm asking you, would you still have that happiness for her that she's happy with
I
another
got happiness
guy?
for myself because you got out the way when you weren't supposed to be. So you somewhere you ain't
So
supposed
you
to
wouldn't
be.
have happiness for her no more.
That's happiness for me. It's happiness for for her.
I'm talking about
myself.
for her.
It's a reflection. Yes, yin and yang, like we spoke about. She's happy with someone else. If she gets happy with someone else, that means I get to be happy with myself. So you don't like.
So you're happy for
So
her.
the
you
bright
wouldn't
side.
be happy for her.
You don't
then.
phrase it like
I'm
that.
asking,
You
would
phrase
you
it
be
as
happy for
you are
her?
happy for self.
Would you be
You
happy?
are
for
happy
her?
for reflection. You are
All
happy
right, let me
for.
ask you this.
You are happy for autonomy.
Hey,
you're happy
hey,
for the ability to
Let me
do
ask you
things
this.
larger
Hey, let
than
me ask you
yourself.
this. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Have you ever been proud of me before?
Yeah.
Of me?
Yeah.
Yes. So would you be proud of her if she's in a relationship with somebody else that makes her happy?
I mean, when you phrase it like that, it's kind of funny. But yeah, like
You
if
would
she-
be proud
if
of
she
her?
was struggling with like figuring out what made her happy for an extended period of
Oh
time.
my God.
Yeah. What you
Alright,
mean?
That's a great political answer.
Yeah,
What you
Yeah,
mean?
that's a
Like
good
if
answer.
somebody
That's
really
a
don't,
great-
if somebody really don't know what they want, like if you in a relationship with somebody for a long time and you have a
So
hard
if
time,
she cheat on
expressing-
you, if she cheat on you,
cheating is not.
If she
See,
cheat
like,
on you,
y'all so
nah. I'm trying to
y'all
get. I'm
make
trying to get to
everything
the
so
bottom of this.
one-dimensional.
I'm trying to get
Obviously,
to the
I'm not
bottom
gonna
of
be
this.
proud of somebody
Nah,
for cheating on me. I'm not gonna be proud of somebody for cheating on me.
Yeah, this-
But if somebody's mature
funny.
enough to leave and exit a relationship and then move on in a manner, and that's let's get things straight. Moving on to somebody who you're happy with is not the same thing as going around and selling your royal oats and being a thought. That's not something to be proud of. But if they actually move on
What if
to
that makes them happy though? Would you still be happy for them?
being a thought is not that's the thing. When you're truly like one of those promiscuous
Slut
girls,
shaming, bro.
I'm not slut shaming.
You
I'm
are.
just speaking of fact.
Slut.
All of the sluts that I know, all of the thoughts that I know, they're not doing that because I'm happy. They say it, but in reality, something
Bro, you
deep,
don't know what they
something
doing.
deep down inside. Something a lot of times something happened to them. I know it for a fact.
Yeah.
Something happened to
I believe
them.
that. I
And
believe
in the
that.
ones that nothing happened to, a lot of times they'll tell themselves that that's making them happy. But if you look at a woman's biological makeup, that does not make them happy. Just because it makes them happy because they feel like, I'm doing the guy who did me dirt way worse. But in reality, he doesn't care. In reality, y'all are two different species, two different genders, and you guys are not gonna have the same things that make y'all happy. The same things y'all aren't gonna have the same things that are like if a man tried to give birth, bro, he'd die. And that's how I look at it. I can't be a woman can't be me. We must stay true to who our avatars are. And I think that when you start to try to change that or whatever, then happiness goes up in the balance and it's in the air and it's hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? But when I know who I am and I stick to my solid beliefs, I'm not upset or angry or proud or not proud. Like it's me, it's us. So when you understand that, I think life opens up a whole new, you know what I'm saying, road that you can go down and find happiness at the end of.
So now that we talked about happiness, I want to kind of bring it back down, and I just want to check on y'all mentals. Like, is y'all truly happy?
Cole, let me know how your mental is, bro.
Like, is you truly happy, my brother?
Yeah,
You truly happy?
yeah.
What about you, Trey?
I'm searching.
What about you, Majay? Hold on. What that mean? You searching? Nah, you gonna talk too long. Hold on, Majay. Is you happy? We gonna come back
Don't
to you,
you
Trey.
ever in your
We gonna
life.
come back to you, Trey. We
Don't
gonna
you
come back
ever
to
in your
Trey.
life.
Man,
Don't.
We gonna come back to you, Trey.
Yeah.
'Cause I know you gonna have a deep thought to like.
you know, I'm happy. You know, I can't
You
complain.
truly say you happy.
Yeah, you know, like I'm, you know, I'm living life through God. God living life through me. So it's like,
Ooh, I
you
like
feel
that.
me?
Stressed.
You feel me? I'm not stressing. It's like,
feel me?
like,
That's my
you know,
dog,
I used to like sit here and be like,
dog.
dang, why is not my time?
Yeah.
Why? It got to a point where it's like,
Can't
cool.
question them, bro.
It's like cool. I'm finna kick up, you know, read Proverbs, chill,
Nah, bro,
chill out.
Control what
let
you can
time-
control.
Yeah,
Control what you
I
can
can do what I
control.
can do.
Crazy, bro.
But nah, I wake up every day and
you searching. Get in the depth.
man, I'm eager. It's just like I'm happy every time I tap back in.
You just say you was searching. Now you happy. Like, which one is it? Bro?
Look, bro, like
Get to it, cause like you
you not finna put
talk
no
in
limit
circles.
on me, gang. Like,
my fault.
look, I wake up, I'm happy to be here, but I am searching. I'm still searching for, a lot of things. I'm working towards ascension. And I think that's no easy task, but I think if y'all remember when y'all used to get home from school or whatever and you cut on the PS3 or the Xbox and you ready to play the game, like every day when I wake up I got that adrenaline. I'm excited to take on the world and find out new things as a young man and grow into who I'm gonna be. So yeah, I'm
Bro, you used to be dreadful coming out there at 6 a.m. to work out with us, bro. Am I capping, my J?
I ain't gonna lie.
My capping,
People
my J.
just gonna make
Nah,
their
check
own
this out.
assumptions. Like
It
Am I
it
capping,
was
my J?
it
if
was
I'm getting up at 6 a.m, I'm not coming out there to socialize. With
Yeah, it was like crunch time. Sometimes I wasn't even talking. I had the headphones in.
Like,
That's
'cause
what
I
I'm
think
saying,
you be
though.
trying
And
to
it-
socialize. I'm trying to just do my work, bro.
Yeah, and then
Nah,
like
you used to come out there.
Nicole used to fuck with a nigga too, bro.
Yeah, y'all used to come out there like you want to get warmed up quick. You'll come out there
Yeah.
late. First of all, you'll come out there
Bruh,
late.
like you love getting on the internet and making these false.
Oh my,
narratives,
my
creating
J,
these
we
claims.
right here, cool. My J, was he not coming out there?
Bro, it's not about about what you
I ain't
making
gonna
it
fake-
about. though.
I can't really speak on it because it's
No,
like
don't speak
it
on
was
it.
like sometimes the nigga got there before me.
But was he coming out there late though?
What do you mean by late? Are you like you put the time on when somebody can grind and when they can't?
I put the time when we was meeting out there. That's what I did.
Bro, if you
Yeah.
want to meet in a certain
It
time,
was
you
like
was late
7.
too.
I was getting out that motherfucker like 7.
It was times you was late too, bro.
I was never late. What? Majay,
Alright.
was I ever late? I was
All right,
the first
bro.
one there
Like
all
this
the
where you
time.
wrap it. Like, bro, you just wrap the cap up. Wrap the cap up, bro.
Majay.
He
Was
ain't
I
never
ever
been
late?
late. He ain't never
Majay,
been
keep
late.
it real. Majay, keep it real. Was I ever late?
I mean, when I was out there, the nigga was like on lap 2. Like his,
Come on, I was running laps before we worked out every time.
Bro, like
How was I late?
y'all give him some cool points in the comments.
I don't
bro,
want no
'cause
cool points.
I don't.
Bro. We
care.
kumbaya. He trying to cap for the internet. He trying to say I wake up every day.
Manny one of them
motivated
people.
and eager.
This what
Like,
this what
that's
aggravating
I'm
about
saying.
Manny.
You
Manny
just-
try to make it like
Oh
if you
my
not
God,
doing something
bruh.
in his time frame, in his world, the way that it works for him, it doesn't count. And that's where the disconnect goes with me because
No, the disconnect.
I understand I'm my own person.
I was listening to you, bro.
Manny, I had
I'm not-
no
I'm not
reason to
saying-
get up at 6 a.m. and work out with you, other than the fact I wanted to get better.
That's what
I
I'm
already was working out 3 times a day without you, man. So don't speak on my grind. You don't know what it. You don't know.
I'm just saying
You don't
he
know,
woke up.
bruh.
He said he wake up every day eager.
I do. I'm talking about right now. We don't work out at 6 a.m. right
Okay,
now.
okay, you said right now. Okay,
This
bet,
morning,
bet,
the
bet,
last
bet.
week that I've been waking up, every
bet.
morning I wake up and
Bet,
I
just
realize
wanted some
I
more
was just in
clarity.
the astral plane with my ancestors, bro.
I wanted some more
and I was
clarity.
figuring out cosmic, bro. This is the thing you gotta understand.
Nah, I get it now.
I'm not
bro.
living
I
for
get it.
nobody. I'm not living on nobody's time and outside of my own.
Yeah,
And that's a new freedom. That's a different freedom game. You gotta find
That's
that.
real.
Because when you find that, you'll realize, dang, like I'm out here at 7 a.m. running these laps. Don't matter if Trey's here or not.
that's real.
yeah.
And I'll be walking out the room and I'll be like, just finishing my breakfast. I'm like, yo, I know Manny out there probably mad because I ain't out there when he out there.
yeah, bro.
I'm really just showing up late just so you can run your mouth and waste your time.
What
Then
type
when
of
your
guy
foot,
he is,
then
bro?
when your footwork off, then when your
That's
footwork
what
off,
type of guy
you
he was,
focused
bro.
on my timing instead of your actual getting better. You was always focused on my where I'm at, what I'm doing, how I like.
It wasn't
You
marrying
gotta
up.
focus
the
on
footwork,
yourself.
The footwork wasn't marrying up with the route.
It's not about the footwork. It's about
Yes, it
focus
is.
on yourself.
It's about the footwork.
Your
marrying up with
footwork
the
will
route.
never be right if you're not focused on yourself, gang. Focus on you. Focus.
So
That's when you get better. That's when you truly ascend.
That was
But
my
if I'm worried about, ooh, Manny's out there at this time, let me get out there and try to impress Manny. Let me
Worried
be 5
about my
minutes early
brothers
for Manny.
and like my
No.
homeboys, making sure they were straight. They led to my downfall.
but we was in spring practice. We know. The ones who know.
Hey, and the ones who know,
Hey,
yeah,
boy, that shit was a dog.
The ones
Boy,
who know.
them,
hey, hey, all right, that shit was a dog fight. Like, it was mentally, it was mentally strong. You had to be mentally strong for that shit, cause boy, them reps. There was a lot of reps going around. What,
let he who has eyes see for himself. I encourage you guys to look into Thoth, the Atlanteans, and the Emerald Tablets. It's a great text for anybody who's searching to find themselves or the true meaning of why they're here. And I think Emmanuel,
Hey, you told me you was gonna be 6'3", right?
I never said that.
So he ain't say that though, bro.
I said I got 6'3" in my future.
Like what you mean? Like
63 mil, something like Kyler contract that he signed. But
Oh, you wasn't
the-
talking about your height.
nah, the 6 and the 3 can really stand for anything.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your height.
Those are actually divine numbers. You got 369, the goose ain't rhyme, the monkey to tobacco,